Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
Thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of True Capitalist Radio. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. We are a little late for this edition. It is a little 30 minutes late on the live broadcast, but what difference does it make? Because I was damn near not going to do a show until Mr. EBT... this stupid dumb ass clown who raps this disgusting welfare carol. I don't know if you folks have been actually keeping track of the Twitter account, folks. I mean, the Twitter account, of course, if you're not following it, I don't know what the hell your damn problem is, but it's Ghost Politics. All one word, no underscores, Ghost Politics, baby. Anyway, I've been having a little bit of a Twitter fisticuffs with this despicable, disgusting character, you know? This despicable, disgusting rapper that's singing a welfare carol, for Christ's sake. And the reason that he's so upset at me at this point in time, because I never initiated any kind of correspondence with this piece of crap. You know, before I even get into the story, let's remind everybody that this is episode number 160. I mean, good God. 160 episodes of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast is in the house, for Christ's sake, but... back to this Mr. EBT ass clown. The whole reason why he's a little upset, he continues to flap his, disgusting welfare carol fingers on the keyboard talking garbage to me on Twitter, is because I'm striking a nerve with this ghetto-fied piece of trash. I'm definitely striking a nerve with this disgusting, despicable welfare carol, lack of integrity moocher that's sitting over here thinking that he's, getting fame. Because of this ridiculous, disgusting nonsense. And what I'm saying is the reason that he's getting so uptight is because I'm saying that he should be thrown in jail. He should be thrown in jail for being a goddamn welfare fraud. And all of a sudden, when Mr. EBT starts hearing the word jail, for Christ's sake, he don't like that. He's been there a couple of times, I'm sure. He's probably like, man, baby, I can't go to jail, baby. I can't do this, baby. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save face, baby. I'm gonna continue to talk garbage about Ghost Politics or whatever this motherfucking name is. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm Mr. EBT. It's ridiculous. Anyway, if you're listening, Mr. EBT, you're a waste of life. You're a waste of life, and you and every individual that you encompass with this ridiculous song of yours are nothing more than detriments to human progress. Of course, these words are real big for your ignorant ass. All you're worried about is getting potato chips and, all that other crap that you rap about. But let me tell you something right now, Mr. EBT. You want a war, huh? In the name of Tony Montana. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure you relate to that stupid son of a bitch. All you idiot rappers, hip-hoppers, like to put this fictitious character on some kind of a goddamn pedestal. But like Tony Montana said, you want to play games? Huh? You want to play games? Okay. We'll play games. So, Mr. EBT, for your own benefit, if you want to continue with your little stupid, ridiculous, ghetto-fied prosperity, I would strongly advise you to back the fuck up before you get smacked the fuck up. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm sure. I'm talking your little hip-hop lingo at this point in time. Do you understand? Back the fuck up before you get smacked the fuck up. Do you understand what I'm saying there, Mr. EBT? Huh? You understand that? Piece of trash. Sitting over here tweeting at me as if he's got a pair of balls or something. You know what I'm saying? Tweeting at me trying to flex nuts, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Give me a drink. Give me a drink, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, the only reason that I'm here is because all the fans that listen to the True Capitalist radio broadcast actually Twitter bombed this stupid son of a bitch. All right? There was enough of you people that actually tweeted at Mr. EBT and told him that he's a welfare fraudulent piece of waste of human life that should be thrown in jail. And when I saw so many people tweet at this son of a bitch, I decided, hey, I guess I better go ahead and do a broadcast, all right? I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you might as well go ahead and do a goddamn broadcast out here because there's enough capitalists that see right through this disgusting, despicable welfare carol, for Christ's sake, all right? It's disgusting. Anyway, let's continue on, for Christ's sake. Let's get right to it. Let's get to the markets because, Jesus Christ. I just hope that a lot of you individuals that are listening out there are actually taking my advice and making money. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I hope that you're making some serious money. If you're not, well, then just keep playing with your pecker shaft until it gets chafed, because that's all you're going to accomplish in life, other than turning perfectly good food into dirty diarrhea shit. All right? Anyway, let's get to the stocks, because like I said on Monday, even though I dedicated the whole Monday broadcast to that ridiculous Occupy Wall Street crap, I was telling people that even though we saw a sell-off on Monday, that these people in the investment community are a bunch of pussy whip jerks. And just as fast as we saw this retraction is going to be just as fast as we see the gains. And by God, what have I said? All right? What have I said? When everybody's running away from the market, that's when you should start entertaining plays into the market, folks. And I just hope that individuals are out there are making some money, because I know I am. I know I am. You want to know why? Because I got to have it. Anyway, let's get to the markets, for Christ's sake, because they're up once again. I mean, Dow Jones Industrials is up 131.24 points, a percentage increase of 1.21% on the day, closing out the Dow Jones Industrials at 10,940 points. You understand? Nothing but gains, baby. Let's continue going. We got the S&P 500 also closing up on the upside. It increased 20.08 points, a percentage increase of 1.79% on the day, closing out the S&P at 1,144.03 points for the S&P. Now, what have I always said about the NASDAQ composite, folks? What have I always said about the NASDAQ? It's one of those high-risk, high-reward type of investments. You know, whenever we see retractions or sell-offs in the market, you're going to see major sell-offs in the NASDAQ composite. If you see major gains in the equities market, you're going to see major gains in the NASDAQ. And that's exactly what has happened here today, folks. All right, it is exactly what happened here today. Did anybody see the goddamn NASDAQ? It is up today, 55.69 points, a percentage increase of 2.32% on the day. I mean, good God. And let me tell you something, I do have a small portion of my portfolio dedicated to these tech stocks. You know, it's small because, once again, it's a high-risk, high-reward type of financial investment. But let me tell you something, it is beautiful when you see these types of jumps in one day, for Christ's sake. Unfreaking believable. The NASDAQ, I mean, you know, high-risk, high-reward. I hope that you folks are out there are kicking some. I hope that you're kicking some ass, capitalist-wise, baby. Anyway, let's continue going, shall we? Who else do we got? Oh yeah, well, let's not forget our brethren across the pond over there. I'm talking about the English. Let me tell you something. Did anybody see Dave Cameron today in the Conservative Party speech? I mean, I actually saw that. I don't know about you folks. I actually keep up to date with international relations. I actually know what's going on out here across the world. I'm not like you idiots that are more worried about whether or not we're going to continue to see Chaz Bono shake its, restored foreskin penis on the goddamn dance floor and Dancing with the Stars. You people are more concerned about whether or not Nancy Grace farted. Did y'all hear that crap? Nancy Grace farting in the middle of an interview on this stupid, ridiculous show, for Christ's sake. She farted. And it wasn't one of those, like, little, cute little passing gas kind of farts. I mean, it was one of those. But that's what people are more concerned with, instead of, actually keeping up to date with not only American news, but international news. And let me tell you something. I saw Dave Cameron today. I'm going to talk about it later, but Jesus Christ, I envy, at this point in time in history, I envy the goddamn English. Because let me tell you something, they have great leadership at this point in time. They have a leader who understands the economic hardships that are going around the world today, and the only way to remedy those is not to continue socialism, but to cut and implement austerity measures and send people back to work and create a new economy. I mean, it was just an unbelievable speech, and, to you folks across the pond over there in England, y'all are lucky, because we're stuck over here with Mr. Junkyard America over here, you know what I'm saying, that keeps, heightening the payments into the goddamn EBT card accounts of these losers, so we're going to get to Dave Cameron a little bit. I just want to say the footsie is up today. I know it's been taking it in the teeth here for the past couple of days, but I knew it was going to be temporary. I knew that everybody was going to be reacting to this ridiculous European Union, Greece, Italy, Portugal, basically the implosion of socialism is happening in Europe, and this is what's keeping the markets uncertain out there in that part of the world. But once again, what do we have here? An increase of 157.73 points for the FTSE 100, a percentage increase of, get this, 3.19% on the day. 3.19% on the day, closing out the FTSE at 5,102.17 points. Let me tell you something right now. It's good to see, it's good to see England, which was one of these examples for socialism, before they implode from within, actually doing something to, basically get themselves away from it. It's unbelievable. Anyway, let's continue on with the commodities. Now, everything was bought today. Everybody was just in a good freaking mood. I don't know if you folks read the data today, but ADP, which is a private payroll service that basically releases the numbers for the private sector jobs that are gained each month, actually beat expectations. And that's exactly what I had prognosticated. I know there was a lot of people in here tweeting at me, emailing me, saying, hey, Ghost, it looks a little uncertain. I don't know what's going on. Are we in a double dip? Hey, ADP came out today and said that last month the economy added 92,000 more jobs. The expectation was 75,000. So it was better than expected. Moreover, we're seeing a lot of good earnings coming out from a lot of these different companies out here, all right, which is, kind of perplexing the supposed investor who continues to be bearish on this market, claiming that we're going into a damn double dip, all right? And moreover, we're starting to see a little bit of settling, at least for the time being, on this ridiculous Greece and EU debt situation. I mean, that's really what's causing the markets to spook out here, is this ridiculous euro debt crap. You know what I'm saying? That's really what's, causing most markets, not just here in America, but out there abroad in the international community. I mean, that's why it's so damn volatile, for Christ's sake. Anyway, let's get to the commodities, because we saw nothing but increases on the commodities, and I knew this was going to happen at some point in time. But let's continue going. We got Brent crude. For all you ass clowns that don't know what Brent crude futures are, or Brent crude oil, it's the oil that's shipped off to Europe and Asia, all right? I know there's a lot of ass clowns that are like, what? It's shipped off to Europe and Asia? I don't get it. It's the goddamn oil that they consume, all right? This price reflects how much Europe is going to pay at the pump. Moreover, how much they're going to pay at the price for goods at the supermarket and at shopping malls, so on and so forth. So let's continue going. We got Brent crude up today, $2.93, a percentage increase of 2.94% for Brent crude, closing out the day at $102.72 per barrel of Brent crude oil. Gasoline futures, after seeing modest decreases for the past several days, we're seeing increases today. They are up $6.75, a percentage increase of 0.78% on the day for gasoline futures. Heating oil, we've been seeing jumps in heating oil here for the past couple of days because we're seeing that Arctic front coming in from the north, actually starting to affect the northern areas of the United States. And as a result, any investor or speculator is going to, put two and two together and say, hey, there's going to be a run on heating oil at some point in time. And that's exactly what you're seeing. You're seeing a lot of speculators get in on this. Heating oil is up again today, $5.32, a percentage increase of 1.95% on the day. Natural gas, once again, a very volatile sector as of late. It is down today, even though it was up dramatically yesterday when everything was down on the commodities end. It is down today 6 cents, a percentage decrease of 1.87% on the day for natural gas. And let me tell you something, folks. What did I tell you about WTI sweet crude here? WTI sweet crude, I knew that these $70 levels were going to be temporary because I don't see it. I don't know why WTI sweet crude was down so low, although I would like to see it lower. I mean, if we wanted our economy to have a good kick in the ass, we would like to see those prices come down to about $60, $65, even less. But, of course, folks, when you see all the positive data coming out from the ADP jobs report, you see the positive data coming out for some of these companies for their earnings. You see the Euro debt crisis easing a little bit, for Christ's sake. WTI sweet crude went up the ass today. Did you see it, for Christ? Good God! WTI sweet crude is up $4.01, a percentage increase of, get this, 5.30% on the day for WTI sweet crude. 5.30%. So, this little minor retraction that you're seeing at the gas pump, be expecting to start paying incrementally more and more as the holiday season comes about. You better guarantee it based upon this jump. Good God. Anyway, let's continue going. We got agriculture now. Canola futures are down 20 cents. And cocoa futures, good God. What did I say several weeks back? What did I say about cocoa futures when they were all retracting, when every day we reported on the cocoa futures, we kept hearing negative numbers, we kept hearing modest decreases every single day. But then a couple of weeks ago, what did I say? I said, hey, now is the time to start making plays on cocoa, all right? We're right in the midst of October. Halloween is down the corner. We've got the holiday season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. After that, we've got Valentine's Day. Let me tell you something right now. We were not going to see cocoa at these retracted levels for that much longer. And let me tell you something right now. That's why several weeks back I was telling folks, hey, it's time for you to start entertaining plays, whether it's an equities play that relates to cocoa, whether it's an ETF play, which was probably the best play you could have made if you wanted to get on a board on a financial instrument to take advantage of the increase in cocoa, or if you have enough money to actually put forth up front in the futures market, trading the damn futures himself, for Christ's sake. And for you ass clowns that don't know, cocoa is actually the component that makes chocolate. Yeah, so, once again, let's just get to the damn price because, the prognosticator of prognosticators has struck again. Cocoa is up $30, a percentage increase of 1.16% on the day. Good God. I hope that you folks that were listening out there are actually taking advantage and making some serious money. If you're not, well, then you're an idiot. All right? Anyway, coffee futures. Let's get to coffee. We're seeing increases once again today. We saw it yesterday. Coffee is up $1.15, a percentage increase of 0.51%. And let me tell you something right now. I know you ass clowns that are out there, you're a little worried because I know that there's, I don't know, Jesus Christ, more than half of America that's addicted to this goddamn $9 Starbucks coffee addiction. And let me tell you something right now. If we continue to see increases in coffee, you people are going to be a little pissed off at coming out the pocket so you can get through the day. You know, there's nothing that pisses me off more. I hate to keep reiterating this, but there's nothing that pisses me off more than some idiot blaming the reason why he's such an asshole or she's such a bitch in the morning is because, oh, dude, don't talk to me unless I have my coffee. Yeah, don't talk to me unless I have my coffee. I mean, if somebody gives you that excuse, give them a bitch slap to the face. You understand? I mean, I don't drink coffee. I don't like coffee. You know what I'm saying? When I wake up, I'm just naturally vigorated. You understand? I'm naturally energized, for Christ's sake. You know, I mean, all I need is about 4 hours sleep, and I can go 15, 20 hours if necessary. You understand? I don't need no goddamn coffee. What am I, some little pussy whip bass? I need my coffee, please. I need my coffee. Shut up! And look at these idiots. Oh, if you hate coffee, you're un-American. Hey, how is that possible when coffee isn't even made in America, you stupid morons? That's how stupid you people are. Do you understand that? That's how stupid America is. I mean, you want to see American stupidity at its finest, folks? Take a look at Occupy Wall Street. Oh, yeah, did y'all see that tweet that I tweeted about, footage of this actual Occupy Wall Street, and you had these bimbos that were, shirtless, showing off their flapjack tits. I mean, haven't you noticed it's always ugly, disgusting, natty hair, crooked teeth, disgusting mugged, warp-looking, half-male-bodied women that usually patronize these kinds of protesting events? Haven't you noticed that? Haven't you noticed that you don't ever see a Vita Guerra, or you don't ever see one of these hot bombshells out there protesting for Christ? No, you don't. They're just a bunch of losers. All right, a bunch of losers. And now all of a sudden, now that I have put forth on the debating table to all those stupid hobo ass clowns that are protesting in Occupy Wall Street, now that I'm saying, hey, what's your intellectual foundation? I actually heard some stupid ass clown that's supposed to be, one of the organized leaders of this crap or something. They finally put some kind of an explanation on the table here. They said,
well, what we have here is just a collective of different ideas and different causes, and we're getting together, and, it's just a collective. It's all it is. That's all we're doing, and it doesn't matter if you're a vegan, if you're, pro-animal, or if you want communism, or if you want socialism, or if you're a union bastard. I mean, it really doesn't matter.
So basically, this is just a cluster F word, a cluster F word of nothing but a bunch of losers for useless causes. Is this it? It's ridiculous, man. Jesus Christ. Anyway, engineer, where the hell was I at, for Christ's sake? Where the hell was I at? I lost my place talking about these hobos, this vagabond protest that we got going on out here in Wall Street. I mean, where the hell am I? All right, I think I got it. Thanks a lot, man. Corn futures. I mean, good God, man. Right when we were seeing decreases in corn, right when I was talking about, hey, we need more decreases in corn, look at it. Look at what happened here, for Christ's sake. Corn is up $17.75, a percentage increase of 3.02%. I mean, good God. Jesus Christ, man. And you want to know why I'm so upset about corn prices? It's not just because I'm sick of paying $1 an ear of corn like it's freaking gold or something. But the reason I'm pissed off is because haven't you noticed in the ingredients of anything that you consume, as far as supermarket goods are concerned, that they actually have as a key component ingredient something called high fructose corn syrup? Yeah, it's actually a substitute for sugar. Now, whenever you see dramatic increases in corn, well, you're going to see increases in anything that has high fructose corn syrup as a component to its ingredient. So why are we continuously seeing increases in corn? Well, I'll tell you why, folks. It's because our goddamn government is out here subsidizing this ridiculous corn ethanol program. They are giving tax dollars to assholes to basically burn half of the corn yield that America produces every single year so we can fill up our car and our gas guzzlers with supposed alternative energy. I kid you not, folks, we are burning food right now. We're seeing increases in food prices. Well, a major contributing factor to that is this corn ethanol nonsense. And you people need to take your heads out of your clogged up, diarrhea-ridden asses and start realizing that this corn ethanol program is a joke. It is rising food prices. It is starving people, for Christ's sake. And we need to end the subsidies going to corn ethanol. But is anybody talking about this? No. Are the politicians talking about this? No. Why? Because they're in the pockets of these assholes. So that's why I continue to say this. This is why you have to have these discussions. If nobody talks about it, nobody knows about it. And if nobody knows about it, it's going to continue happening, for Christ's sake. So basically, we are burning food so that we can fill up our gas guzzlers, for Christ's sake. And let me tell you something right now. We actually have gas pumps in Texas that are corn ethanol based. Yeah, we actually have corn ethanol based goddamn gas pumps. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, let me continue going before I get pissed off about corn, for Christ's sake. 3.02% increase for corn. It's ridiculous. Anyway, cotton continues to see its increase. It is up 43 cents, a percentage increase of 0.42%. Looks like more Ed Hardy shirts, Abercrombie Fitch, Hollister, and Man Tits. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we got wheat futures up today, $13.25, a percentage increase of 1.93% on the day. Sugar is increasing also, 11 cents. Modest increase, but still increase for sugar. A percentage increase of 0.45%. Soybean futures are up $3.75. Lumber. I know we got a whole bunch of people invested in lumber. It is up today $1.90, a percentage increase of 0.88%. So all I got to say is cha-ching. Oat futures are up 55 cents after seeing a dramatic sell-off yesterday in oat. We've got soybean oil futures down, they're up today. Soybean oil is up modestly, 20 cents, a percentage increase of 0.41%. And man, did anybody see the goddamn wool futures? I mean, good God. I mean, where are the bull dykes? Where are the bull-nosed bull dykes, for Christ's sake? I mean, Jesus Christ, Rosie O'Donnell, Ellen DeGeneres, Jodie Foster's knuckle. Where in the hell are you at? Once again, we are posting negative numbers in wool futures. Wool is down $4 today, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's get to the metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the goddamn metals, baby. Anyway, because we saw positive numbers in the ADP reports, because we saw positive numbers in some of these reported earnings from some of these companies, we obviously were going to see some kind of increase in copper, and that's exactly what we did. It was modest. It was very volatile, but still we closed up on the upside, up 25 cents, a percentage increase of 0.08%. Let's get to gold, shall we? Gold is up, and it was a very volatile market there, too. We saw negative numbers. We saw positive numbers. Unbelievably ridiculous. But anyway, gold is up today, $25.60, a percentage increase of 1.58% for gold, closing out gold at $1,641.60 $1,041.60 per troy ounce of gold. We've got silver futures up also, 51 cents, a percentage increase of 1.72%. Closing out silver at $30.35 per troy ounce of silver. Now let's get to the livestock futures, shall we? Live cattle is up today, $1.10, a percentage increase of 0.90%. And let me tell you something right now. You know me, folks. I'm like a carnivore up in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm a carnivore up in here. I mean, I like to consume large quantities of T-bone steaks. I like ribeye, bone-in cowboy ribeye steaks. I like prime rib steaks. You understand that? I love it. It's great. It's beautiful. All right? But unfortunately, I am seeing the increases that we've been reporting here in livestock reflected in the slabs of T-bones and the slabs of steak that I get at the supermarket. And you know what's really sad? You know what really pisses me off? As here I am, I'm going to the damn supermarket getting just humongous amounts of steak. I mean, I literally freeze it up. I love steak, all right? Anyway, I get like a couple of slabs of 3-inch thick T-bone steaks. I get just a slap. I mean, a whole rack of cowboy cut ribeyes, bone-in ribeyes. I mean, I get sirloin steaks if I want to go ghetto about it. I get prime ribs, so on and so forth, right? I mean, I get all this in my basket. And you should see these disgusting, despicable people that look in my basket and then look at me like I just farted on their best suit or something. You understand? I mean, I can't believe these people look at me like I just kicked themselves, like I kicked them in the nuts or some crap. You know? I mean, why is it my fault that you idiots didn't take responsibility for your lives? You weren't fiscally responsible. And now you got to eat ramen noodle about 3 times a day. That's your freaking fault, all right? That's your fault. You wanted to go out and buy electronic widgets that were produced by China that were pennies on the dollar, and here you are, you're paying, what is it, $500 a goddamn iPhone? It's ridiculous, all right? I mean, why? I mean, I just don't understand why everybody's, looking at me cross-eyed because, hey, I've got the money, baby. You understand? I'm a capitalist. I'm not like these jerk dicks out here just playing with my pecker shaft, hoping that the big brother government gives me a loaf of bread somewhere. You understand? I'm going to continue to survive. Understand? I'm a capitalist. I'm not like these scumbags on the Occupy Wall Street. They're like,
it's not fair. I don't got nothing. I've got college debt that I can't get rid of. I can't default on. I can't do bankrupt on.
Shut up! The only reason that you can't go bankrupt or default on your student loans, you idiots out there in Occupy Wall Street, is because of Mr. Yes We Can that we put into office. All right, Barack Obama nationalized the student loan program. All right? So you cannot go default. You cannot go bankrupt on your goddamn student loan, not because of Wall Street, you ass lickers and ass pumpers. It's because of the goddamn government. You see, you idiots out there in Occupy Wall Street don't know your asses from your goddamn elbows. You don't know who the true culprit is if it slapped you upside your stupid, ignorant faces. I mean, haven't you noticed that the majority of these idiots out there on Occupy Wall Street look like humanities and art majors? I mean, not to say anything bad about humanities and art majors, but let's be honest. I mean, that's most of these idiots out there, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? I mean, give me a freaking break. Anyway, let's get through the markets here. I only got a couple of things to go, for Christ's sake. Who else we got? We've got cattle feeder. Cattle feeder futures are up today, 85 cents, a percentage increase of 0.60%. And the reason that we're seeing increases in the cattle feeder futures is because there are many different commodity components in the agricultural sector that comprise the cattle feeder futures. All right, I mean, things like corn, things like wheat, so on and so forth are put as components in the cattle feeder, and if you're going to see increases in those commodities, you're going to see increases in cattle feeder. Up 85 cents, a percentage increase of 0.60%. And Jesus Christ, has anybody looked at the lean hog futures? I mean, it continues to go up. I mean, for all you disgusting, despicable, fat, jelly-ass idiots that like to shove a couple of ham bones down your goddamn gullet, lean hog futures is up $1.57, a percentage increase of 1.81% on the day. I mean, good God. And let me tell you something, for you idiots out there, the whole reason that I, put forth the ham bone movement was not for you idiots to call me a goddamn ham bone, all right? why I put this as an objective is because we have a lot of fat jelly-ass people. I'm not talking about, little pot-bellied people or people that are a little chunky or husky, like Navy Husky. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about fat jelly-ass bastards. I'm talking about 2 or 3 rolls in the gut with a shirt on. I'm talking about fat bastards that got jelly rolls hanging over the gut. They can't even see their private parts to wipe it in the shower. I'm talking about fat jelly asses. You look at them and you have to ask yourself in your mind, how does this asshole shit? I'm talking about fat jelly asses that use hover-rounds and motor scooters to shop at shopping malls and supermarkets. That's who I'm talking about. When you see these disgusting pieces of trash, when you see these wastes of human life, don't confront them. Don't confront them and don't sit there and talk garbage to them because you may get charged with some kind of a goddamn hate crime towards fatties or something. I kid you not. We're living in a day and age that if you're in a fight and you say a racial slur, well, you can get federal charges on you for hate crime. I kid you not. So don't sit there and go up to some fat ass and say, hey, you're a fat jelly-ass bastard. You're a disgrace. You can't do that because you might, get busted for some kind of a hate crime. But all you got to do is when you're passing by these disgusting, despicable human specimens, you don't even have to look at them, don't even acknowledge them whatsoever. Just while you're passing by them, just say, ham bone. Fat, greasy-ass, smelly ham bone. I mean, it's as simple as that, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. If you start passing by these fat, jelly-ass bastards and they start hearing ham bone, ham bone, they start hearing this crap, they may just put the freaking fork down, for Christ's sake. I mean, they may just put the freaking fork down. I'm just providing a service, all right? I'm just providing a service. Anyway, that's the markets, my friends, for your ass, all right? I mean, Jesus Christ. Before we get into anything else, do we got any goddamn shout-outs, engineer? Okay, according to the engineer, we got a few shout-outs. And, of course, folks, if you want a shout-out right here, right now on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, the way to do it is to retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. And if you don't know what the Twitter account is, well, by God, where the hell have you been? It's Ghost Politics. All one word, no underscores, all right? Ghost Politics. Retweet the first tweet on the Twitter account, and you will be shouted out right here, right now on the broadcast. So where are we at here? Are we going to go ahead and get some shout-outs, engineer? Are we going to do that? Yes, sir. All right, implement chat room martial law a little bit here, because these idiots are giving out stupid, dumbass, wannabe, ridiculous Twitter names that have nothing to do with it. Here it is, folks, right here. Everybody see that? There it is, Ghost Politics. That's my official Twitter account. And another thing, I don't have a Facebook. Whoever in the hell you're following on a Facebook or any of these other ridiculous social networks is just some fat, disgusting loser trying to live vicariously through me. I don't have a Facebook. I don't have, any of these other accounts. All I have is a Twitter, and all I have is blogtalkradio.com/ghost, and I got a blog, and that's it. All right? That's it. I will never have a Facebook account unless that kinky-haired, stupid, disgusting, ridiculous bastard Mark Zuckerberg pays me. So once again, Ghost Politics. All one word, no underscores. There it is right there. Let me go ahead. Do we got any Twitter shout-outs to say, engineer? All right, let's go ahead and take it. We got Axeman3315. We got Hoskins. We got Ward24. What's going on? Hope you got the new job, man. Who else we got? We got Ghost Train. That stupid son of a bitch. Who else we got? Chair Sniffer. Ah, Jesus Christ, man, that's horrible. I mean, a chair sniffer. I mean, I could only imagine some asshole sitting there after I don't know, sitting back for about an hour. You know, you cut a couple of silent few there, and this idiot comes up and tries to sniff the goddamn seat that you just, sat your ass on. I mean, that's just disgusting. You freak shows, man. All of you freak shows. All right, who else we got? We got Pony Anus, Tex Hex. We got Radiation for Japan. Oh, you son of a bitch. You disgusting son of a bitch, for Christ's sake. There is nothing funny about that goddamn crap, for Christ's sake. I mean, don't you understand that Japan not only got hit about the worst earthquake in world history out here, they had a tsunami, and then the nuclear reactors decided to go haywire, and then nuclear runoff started going all over the place. I mean, why do you think the goddamn West Coast is glowing? Did y'all see that clip? I mean, it's glowing out there on the West Coast. And you know what they're blaming it on? Plankton.
Oh, look, we got plankton in the water that glows, and it makes it look like radioactive seawater. But it's just plankton.
Stupid idiots. I mean, if it's plankton, how come I never heard of such a thing in my entire life? Don't you think that somebody would have said, hey, one time of the year when, the West Coast beaches start glowing, they start glowing in the dark. We should go out there and check that out. I mean, it's some plant. I've never heard of it in my life, ever. So, once again, folks, I mean, for you to be sitting over here and making fun of the Japanese, you people are soulless assholes, all right? All of you. Anyway, who else we got? We got T-Po64. We've got Deadman619. We've got Hambone Hot Dogs. Hambone freaking hot dogs. Jesus Christ. Who the hell else do we got, engineer? Post it up, for Christ's sake. You're taking too long, engineer. Post it up! All right, calm down. We got Macro Man 5699. Who else we got? We got, who is this? We already said your name, you idiot. Texas. No, I'm not going to say that, you stupid son of a bitch. Texas roast, hot deals in Texas. Shove it up your ass, you idiots, all right? We got scorched earth out here in Texas, you assholes. We got scorched earth. And you people are laughing about it. You think it's a big goddamn joke, don't you, huh? Yeah, you come down here to Texas and say that, you sorry sack of crap. Do you understand that, boy? You come down here to say that to any Texan out here. I bet you don't even have the balls. Stupid asshole. Who else do we got going on over here? We got Flamin' Nipple Chop. We got the Whoremaster. I haven't seen the Whoremaster in a long time, huh? Who the hell else do we got going on over here? El Foxo Loco. Annan Pass, shove it up your ass. You should rename yourself that Annan shoving it up my ass. That's what you should be doing. Texas and Fuego. You son of a bitch. That's it. I'm not going to say it. Not after Texas freaking and Fuego. These idiots aren't going to make me look like an asshole any longer. Screw you idiots. No more shout-outs for these sons of bitches, all right? Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. I want to hear from you, all right? Now, let's talk a little bit about Occupy Wall Street, because guess who's going and marching with these people today, huh? Guess who's marching with these assholes? The unions. Oh, that's right, the unions. The same assholes that were out there in Madison, Wisconsin, pissing and moaning because they weren't going to have lifetime tenures, because they have to pay a little bit for their own health insurance and so on and so forth. And they literally halted school. They literally took the capital of Madison, Wisconsin hostage, and it's a disgrace. All right? The same unions that extort money out of the private sector. I mean, anybody who belongs in a union, you're a disgrace. You're a legal mob that's trying to extort money out of the private sector. That's what you people are doing. All right, you union pieces of trash. I mean, and I'm glad I'm out here in Texas. Let me tell you something. We don't have any unions out here in Texas. Let me tell you something. You come out here and try to start a union, you get your ass whooped out here in Texas. We don't play that out here. This is an at-will work state. You can work at your own will out here. You're not going to get $80,000 to be on an assembly line to pin the tail on the ass of a goddamn Pokemon, you stupid sacks of crap. You understand that? But anyway, the unions are going out and protesting with these disgusting vagabonds and these brats that are out there and Occupy Wall Street, and I want to see what you have to say about it, all right? I mean, do you agree with this? I mean, I have been saying all week, I've been asking, what is the intellectual foundation to this disgusting, despicable Wall Street occupation? And I have yet to hear one decent, intellectually curious explanation for this chaotic nonsense that we're seeing out here in Wall Street. But, I mean, I did hear an interview with some stupid pierce-nosed prick that said, this is just a collective of all different causes that are coming together because we know that things need to be changed, and it's just a bunch of causes. I mean, that makes no freaking sense. You want to know why these people are out there? Because they have nothing else better to do, all right? Nothing else better to do. If these people had a job and they were making money, they wouldn't be out there. But let's be honest, they don't want a job, you know? I mean, if they wanted a job, there's some for them to be had out here. I mean, hey, Wall Street occupiers, there are, I don't know, like tens of thousands, all right? Tens of thousands of jobs in Alabama and Georgia right now. Because their stupid racist immigration policies, they have driven all the illegal immigrants out of those two states. Now there are crops in fields that are going to rot, that are going to famine because there's nobody out there to harvest those goddamn crops because of the racist immigration policies of the state legislatures of Alabama and Georgia. Now, for all you Occupy Wall Street assholes that are bitching and moaning about, oh, I just want a job, there are tens of thousands of jobs right now in Alabama and Georgia. You can get one, you can get paid, you can save your capital and become a capitalist. But are these stupid vagabond assholes going to do it? Are these idiots going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm protesting because I have no job, but look, there's jobs over there in Alabama, there's jobs in Georgia, but I don't want to do it. That's hard work. I went to college. I got a degree in art history. I got a degree in underwater basket weaving. I got a degree in The Simpsons. I deserve a better job. And that's what you have out here in Occupy Wall Street, a bunch of ungrateful assholes, all right? A bunch of ungrateful little jerks. And now you got the unions antagonizing these stupid vagabond, disgusting, despicable human specimen out here. I mean, give me a freaking break, all right? I want to hear from you. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. What do you think about this? The unions. Oh, the unions are joining the Occupy Wall Street nonsense. What do you got to say about it? Area code 262, what's up? What do you got to say about it?
Hey guys, how you doing?
How's
John,
it going?
back a while. You were asking about, what is the intelligence been a factor that these people marching over on Wall Street have right now? The thing is, the reason why you're not getting any calls is because there isn't any. I mean, you've been talking about it the last few days. I mean, these people just have no freaking lives, and that's why they're over there.
They're absolutely right. I mean, how many people have the amount of time and energy just to sit in Wall Street for 4 weeks unless you're just some disgusting, despicable loser looking for a good time and to get laid? I mean, let's be honest. That's what they're there for. I mean, the whole reason why this Wall Street little occupation got bigger was because of that false rumor that Radiohead was going to be there and perform a free concert. And then when everybody got there and realized all they had was their pink willies in their hand, they decided, hey, we might as well make some disgusting, half-Burning Man hedonistic festival of the whole thing, while at the same time trying to disguise it under some ridiculous umbrella of protesting. You're absolutely right, sir. It's disgusting. It's ridiculous. And that's why I haven't had a call explaining the intellectual foundation of this Occupy Wall Street. I mean, that's a very good observation. I mean, do you have any personal comments about it? I mean, what do you feel about it?
I think it's retarded. You know, I grew up really, really poor. You know, I grew up in a town where, you know, everyone else was pretty much handed, like, you know, brand new Nike clothes because, you know, they were on welfare and programs like that. But my dad refused to, you know, to take up the program. I was in hand-me-down clothes from the 80s growing up. And I'm in the military now, just like my dad was. And, you know, people are wondering why, you know, our economy is in such a shitty position, you know, right now, and it's easy to tell. When you go to the grocery store, you see somebody, you know, buy this, you know, their milk, eggs, whatever, with their welfare checks and EBTs and all that shit, and then they buy, like, this expensive-ass platter in their second cart, which is, you know, $80, $90. Like, hey, what the hell can I get that, you know?
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, it's disgraceful. You know, I was actually in line, you know, at one of these supermarkets out here in Austin, Texas, and I actually was in the back of a line of some disgusting, despicable, tatted up, nails did, hair done, cracker whore bag that literally had her basket filled up to the brim with meats and sodas and, you know, all the nonsense. I mean, steaks, I mean, all that crap. And this bitch had the audacity to come out the pocket and put coupons. She was actually using coupons when she was using a Lone Star card. That's what we have down here in Texas, a Lone Star card. Can you believe this crap? And I couldn't hold it in. I could not hold it in, for Christ's sake. I straight looked at the people in the back of the line with me, and I said, can you believe this? I mean, my tax dollars are paying for this fat, filthy, tatted-up piece of trash's meal ticket, and this bimbo has the audacity to come out the pocket with some coupons when the goddamn freaking grocery bill is being paid for by my tax dollars, for Christ's sake. I mean, it's just utterly ridiculous. And believe it or not, I had a whole bunch of people in the line in back of me saying, I know exactly what you're saying, sir. I can't believe that we have to sit here and wait on these despicable wastes of human life. I had one older lady sit there and say, yeah, I know what you're saying, sir. I haven't had meat or any kind of beef products since I don't know when. And these idiots that get these goddamn EBT, Lone Star, welfare check cards, these idiots are going out eating steaks every first of the month. I mean, you know, just look at Mr. EBT himself, this Mr. EBT welfare Carol rapper asshole rubbing in the faces of everybody. And all this stupid whore that was sitting out there paying with her dumbass Lone Star card could do was just sit there and shut her fat mouth. You know, she knew exactly what we were talking about. I mean, we said it loud enough so she could hear it, for Christ's sake. And let me tell you something. The person ringing up the groceries didn't say anything. Management didn't say anything because those people are working. They're working for a living. So when they see some disgusting waste of human life come out here and pay all this, steaks and, you know, all kinds of junk food and all this goddamn ridiculous nonsense with an EBT or a goddamn Lone Star card, I mean, it's like taking a goddamn fist and hitting them right in the breadbasket, for Christ's sake. So the bottom line is that when you see these wastes of human life, pay it with a goddamn EBT card, make sure to rub it in their faces that they're wastes of life. All right? I mean, seriously, they are wastes of life, and they would actually be doing the world a favor. I mean, if they actually want to contribute to society, I mean, they would, you know, for a lack of a better term, take a long walk off a short pier, you know? I mean, you know, they would help us out by, getting involved in, freak show things like audio asphyxia erotica or some kind of crap like that. I kid you not. I mean, they would do us all a favor if they would just rid the world of their disgusting, despicable, useless selves. That's all there is to it. All right? But no. What do we have? We got a whole bunch of assholes out there in Wall Street right now, dubbed Occupy Wall Street, that are sitting here fighting for these losers. They're fighting to continue the continuity of some asshole like Mr. EBT, for Christ's sake. They want the continuity of this crap to continue. And it's a disgrace, for Christ's sake. Anyway, I know what you're saying there, 262. Let me tell you something. Your father had a lot of balls, and he had a lot of integrity, and he had a lot of capitalist spirit. And let me tell you something right now, that's a lot, all right? That says a lot about a man when he's not going to sit there and acknowledge any kind of giveaways given by Big Brother government. And he'd rather say, hey, I'd rather get what I have and earn it myself than to be obligated to Big Brother government for whatever. Piece of crap. Who else do we got going on? Thanks a lot for calling 626, all right, or 262. It's a good call. All right. 732, what's up? What do you think about this Occupy Wall Street Union crap?
Down your windows, because guess what's coming? A hairy show. Look at the Uranus.
We can't even understand you because you have something in your mouth. I think you need to take it out there, you oral fixated fruit bowl. Area code 435, what's up? You're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost, I heard that you're gay for Justin Bieber and bronies that you want to take
Yeah, real funny, you stupid idiot, all right? Jesus Christ. I mean, what are we, 12? Oh, Justin Bieber! Jesus Christ. 831, what do you think about this Occupy Wall Street nonsense? Sons of bitches, man. You know, you sons of bitches with these goddamn remixes, for Christ's sake. God damn it, I don't sing for you idiots to do a remix. I sing so that you idiots can identify with the song I'm talking about because you idiots are very simple-minded. I mean, your brains are very fragmented, for Christ's sake. I mean, you have to be very deliberate with people for them to say, oh, yeah, oh. But no, you idiots want to sit over here, you want to make me look like a jag-off, for Christ's sake, and throw me on remixes, for Christ's sake. I mean, shove it up your ass. Piece of trash. 314, what do you think about Occupy Wall Street and this disgusting nonsense?
I have a little something off topic. I just wanted to call and say, I love when you do your impression. Like the one you did yesterday of, I think it was a black guy, wasn't it?
Yeah, what about it?
No, I thought it was really, 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 really good.
Of course. I mean, let me tell you something right now. I mean, this is why we shouldn't even acknowledge race. All right? I mean, we should, whenever we meet an individual, we should judge them on their character. We should judge them based upon their intellectual curiosity. And if we understand that they're an ignorant piece of trash, well, then we don't acknowledge them, all right? Now, the only reason that, I did the impression of a black man was because, there was some idiot that was calling up, talking garbage, saying that he was down with the brothers. And all I was saying is that if you're going to be down with the brothers and talk garbage against me, the least you could do is sound like a brother. You know what I mean? Just sound like a brother, for Christ's sake. Like,
hey, what's up? Yeah. Well, growing up in the hood, baby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People out there talking all that yin yang, baby. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker like me flip the script, baby. You know what I'm saying? My name's Tyrone, baby. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Growing up in the hood, baby.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about right there. So anyway, we're supposed to be talking about Occupy Wall Street and their pathetic attempt at publicity, for Christ's sake. I mean, that's what I want. I mean, I want to talk about the goddamn unions joining their stupid little march, and I want to hear what you idiots have to say about it, goddammit. Area code 702, you're on the horn. Now, you're playing with your Peter Popper, for Christ's sake. 617, you're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost. I'm a
How's
Tea
it going?
Party patriot. Good,
You're a Tea Party patriot?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I just wanted to talk about the Wall Street thing real quick. I was there, and I think you're linking two things that have absolutely nothing to do with each other. Welfare and Wall Street are not. That's not what they're talking about, Ghost.
What are they talking about then? Enlighten us, Mr. Tea Party patriot. Why are they doing it?
They're doing it because simply there are a lot of people out there who are fucking over middle America. And if you can't understand that, then you have a lot of privilege on your side. Look at those fucking
see, once again, very vague language.
There's a lot of people fucking over middle America.
Can you please elaborate? can you please, in extreme detail, tell us exactly what's going on instead of being so obviously vague and open about this language that you idiots are using out there, please?
I'll give you a perfect example. AIG, they got bailed out at the tune of about $58 billion.
Yeah, which the democratically controlled Congress actually passed, by the way. But go ahead, Mr. Yes We Can.
This is nothing about Yes We Can. This is about the misinformation that you're talking about. You just
No, I'm not talking about misinformation. You idiots are misinformed out there, Mr. Occupy Wall Street. I mean, you have to understand that it was a democratically dominated Congress that passed TARP, that passed Stimulus Package 2. I mean, these people allowed the bailouts to happen, all right? I mean, all these idiots like Michael Moore and Susan Sarandon, which conveniently, obviously Susan Sarandon got that tweet that I tweeted about her taken off of my Twitter account because I don't see it anymore, all right? But that just goes to show you how I'm yanking these assholes right out of the goddamn closet. I mean, these people are going out there to the Occupy Wall Street and raising their fists in the air with these stupid vagabonds. Meanwhile, Michael Moore ran the campaign in 2008 for Barack Obama. I mean, you've got Susan Sarandon organizing events for Barack Obama so he can get more money in his campaign contribution account. Barack Obama was the man who spent $1 trillion. He signed into law $1 trillion on this Stimulus Package 2 bill that was nothing more than an open raid on the American tax system by everyone who donated to the campaign contribution accounts of the Democratic Party. All right? So you're sitting over here talking all this garbage that, oh, Wall Street is doing this and Middle America's under attack. You don't even know why Middle America is under attack. You don't even know why all this disgusting, despicable crap in 2008 happened. You know, you don't even know why AIG had to be bailed out. You know what? Do you even know why the justification was for AIG being bailed out, sir?
I do exactly. And it was because they were going to think it was going to cause riptides through the whole financial industry, and it was going to bring down other companies because, like Lehman Brothers, for example, had billions of dollars in stock through them. It would have taken down multiple.
No, wrong. You see, this is how misinformed these idiots are. Okay, for all you Wall Street occupier assholes, this is what really happened, you stupid, ungrateful idiots. All right? First and foremost, real estate was a big contributing factor to the complete and total destruction of the economy in 2008. All right? Now, why? Because every financial institution was involved in basically giving loans out for real estate. Now, the reason they gave loans out to real estate was because if you take a look at the chart of real estate, since 1910, we have seen nothing but an increase in real estate prices. I mean, look at the goddamn chart. Up until about 2008, all we saw was an uphill chart for real estate values. So, of course, the financial institutions decided to go out and, make some money on lending people money for these homes so that they can pay some interest on them. Well, the government, that's right, the government decided to come along. People like Barney Frank, people like, these left-wing liberal long hairs are saying,
hey, if you got a pulse in America, you deserve a house. Every American person should be living in a home. Every American person should have the opportunity to buy a home.
And the government decided to put forth a quasi-private, quasi-public little apparatus called Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. All right? Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac were government-funded financial institutions that enabled ass clowns that had no business getting housing loans. Basically, they got them because of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. And what is Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac? It is a government-funded, ridiculous financial institution. Now, what happened? Well, because of the agitation by our government that basically agitated the whole scene in America, basically saying,
hey, if you got a pulse, you got a house. If you're an American, you deserve a home.
And because the government interfered with the private sector with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, all of a sudden, financial institutions were giving home loans to assholes that were getting paid $25,000 a year in income. $25,000 a year in income. Because of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, these ungrateful pricks could finance a $250,000 home. Yeah, they could finance a $250,000 home on $25,000 a year income thanks to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac with no money down, all right, no money down whatsoever, with ridiculous, it was stupid. It was ridiculous. Now, what happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. Because the government was forcing financial institutions to approve people for homes that had no business getting a home, well, the financial institutions had to actually, recoup their money. They actually had to recoup their money because they were actually taking losses by a lot of these people getting these homes, being foreclosed on, and then they put them back in the market. Because let's be honest, the whole reason why banks gave these losers loans because they thought that the real estate prices were never going to come down. They thought real estate was going to go up forever. So if they gave a loan to some idiot that was going to foreclose, well, they got all the interest and the payments that they got from the individual before foreclosure, while at the same time being able to put the property, which is collateral, out back on the market and be able to recoup their losses. Well, to even make more profit, all right, the financial institutions decided to start this little market amongst themselves called derivative securities. Now, why were derivative securities even an idea in the financial industry? Because the government was involved with the goddamn housing market. And because the government was involved with the goddamn housing market, the financial institutions used other means to collect revenues. Because remember, they're financial institutions. That's what they do. So when they, implemented this derivative securities idea, for you idiots that are unaware of what derivative securities is, it's the financial instrument in which one financial institution actually bets on a given mortgage on whether or not that person who has the mortgage is either going to pay it or they're going to get foreclosed on. Yeah, it was an actual bet on whether or not the individuals, particularly on these high-risk subprime and teaser rate mortgages, all right, this was derivative securities. They put down on a goddamn mortgage, and basically it was a bet. It was a bet whether or not somebody was going to pay it or not, all right? Now, where does AIG come involved in all this? Well, I'll tell you what. AIG got involved because they decided to, get a little bit more money in premiums. They actually saw money, for some reason, insuring these derivative securities. So let's get this straight. You've got financial institutions giving out loans to assholes that don't deserve it. You've got them going into this black market. It was not really a black market, but it was an unknown market to average investors called derivative securities, which places bets on each and every mortgage on whether or not it was going to be fulfilled or foreclosed. Then you had AIG insuring these derivative securities, all right? Now, I know a lot of you idiots are bored, and it's like, oh, I don't get it. Put chat room martial law on these idiots, all right? You idiots can continue to be bored. You need to be bored, because look at these idiots that occupy Wall Street. They don't know their asses from their elbows, for Christ's sake. Look at the stupid little twerp that just called in, for Christ's sake. He doesn't know his ass from his elbow. For Christ's sake, AIG, the financial institutions invested in the AIG, and everything just went down, and Wrong. You see, once AIG started insuring these derivative securities, well, it was a win-win situation for the financial institution. It was a disgusting, ridiculous game, all right? And let me explain to you. Once the economic retraction of 2008 happened, and for you idiots that don't realize, there was a major retraction in 2008. I mean, not only was there blue-collar layoffs, there were white-collar layoffs all over the country. I mean, we saw the demise of a whole bunch of journalistic institutions, newspapers. We saw 25% layoffs across the board in attorneys that year. I mean, we saw major retractions. So as a result, you had a lot of people foreclosing on their homes. And as a result, not too many people were out there buying homes. So the whole laws of supply and demand actually brought the cost down of real estate. It actually crashed the cost of real estate. All right? Now, when this happened, these idiot financial institutions and the derivative securities, they decided, well, hey, it doesn't really matter if, we get foreclosed on. Hey, I guess we can possibly take the hit if we foreclose on a home and it goes down in value because we have derivative securities. All right? I mean, I bet that these people weren't going to pay their mortgage. I bet that these people were going to foreclose. So, it's a win-win. Well, unfortunately, it all collapsed. I mean, you know as well as I, folks, if you were in California, if you were in Arizona, if you were in Miami, Florida, if you were in one of these really horrible real estate markets, you saw these real estate prices dramatically drop 30, 40, 50, 60%, all right, literally. So the banks had this money that was given to whoever bought the home for whatever the price was pre-2008. Now that the people that held the mortgage can't pay for it, they got foreclosed on, and now the home that they gave, $250,000 for is now only worth $80,000 because of the economic contraction of 2008. Well, that means that the bank has a toxic asset that they lost tremendous amounts of revenue on, all right? So as a result, what happened? They had all these toxic assets, so the bank said, well, don't worry about it. We're going to go get these derivative securities to offset the losses that we're taking in the real estate market. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What happened was there were so many people that were basically betting on these derivative securities, so many people taking losses, that it started affecting the AIG insurance that backed up these ridiculous derivative securities. So even if you lost, even if you bet that some schmuck was actually going to pay their mortgage and they didn't, if you paid for the AIG insurance, then the AIG insurance would recoup your initial investment. So it was a win-win situation. Although when all this nonsense started basically unraveling, when the dominoes started falling down, for Christ's sake, it literally almost collapsed the whole goddamn system. Now, why? Why did all this have to happen, folks? Because the goddamn government, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, were forcing financial institutions to approve people that had no business having homes. And that's why we had the almost damn near economic collapse of 2008. And anybody who tries to tell you anything else, anybody that tries to tell you, oh, it was the devious and evil Wall Street people, they knew about it the whole time. No, they didn't, you idiot. Take a look at the trend of real estate ever since 1910. It was a unbelievable hill upwards. It was an increased chart all the way until 2008, until it dropped, and everybody knows the side effect of 2008. And, of course, I wanted to talk to this stupid spitting brat that was talking garbage about, oh, well, AIG ruined the economy because Goldman Sachs invested in them. And do you understand the chain of events that happened? The derivative security people that, were trading and betting on these mortgages, they wanted to cash out. And the people that lost wanted to use the insurance for AIG, and the whole damn system nearly collapsed. So, for you idiots to be sitting over here and talking this nonsense that, it was Wall Street, it was a disgusting, despicable government. All right? And all you idiots that occupy Wall Street, all you idiots that are sitting there, turning it into a hedonistic Burning Man event, you don't know your asses from your goddamn elbows. And you heard this stupid little brat that just called up. They don't know what they're talking about. That's why we are dealing right now in America, with a specter of ignorance. A specter of utter ignorance. And you know who's a big contributing factor to that? Our goddamn government-funded education system. It's no coincidence that these idiots don't know their asses from their elbows out there in Occupy Wall Street. You know that? It's no coincidence. They have gone to schools, public education, and all they were taught is to regurgitate garbage in a multiple choice answer test. Yeah. That's education, huh? You got 4 multiple choices to bubble in, and that's supposed to educate people, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? It's stupid. This is why these absent-minded assholes are out there at Occupy Wall Street. This is why they're taking their shirts off and dancing to Jerry Garcia music, for Christ's sake, because they don't know shit. So that's all there is to it. Anyway, just had to give somebody a, are you okay? Are you okay? I had to give them that because these idiots, they think they know their asses from their elbow. They don't. They don't. I mean, did you hear this stupid little twerp, for Christ's sake? I mean,
yeah, AIG, it was Goldman Sachs that invested in them, and they lost money, and
they don't know their asses from their goddamn elbows, damn it. I mean, Jesus Christ. But, of course, what are we're supposed to still deal with these people as if they're legitimate people in society. That's what really gets me, you know what I mean? We got to sit here and continue to deal with these assholes like they're legitimate members of society, you know? We got to sit here and say, oh, we got to listen to their demands because, they're members of society. That's what they're members of society, yeah. Bull crap, all right? Hey, Occupy Wall Street, 1969 call. They want their everything back, you stupid vagabond jerk dicks. Anyway, and what the hell are we doing off of chat martial law, for Christ's sake? What the hell are we doing here? God damn it, put chat room martial law on these sorry sacks of sons of bitches, engineer. Put chat room martial law, god damn it. We'll do it. Piece of crap. Anyway, we're supposed to be talking about Occupy Wall Street. I basically gave somebody a tiger uppercut. On some idiot that thought he actually had knowledge, for Christ's sake. But let's get back to the calls. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. Area code 831. Well, you're on the horn. You're taking too long, you idiot. 425, what's up? You're on the horn. You're Horny the Clown again. Jesus Christ. Horny the Clown. Yeah, real funny, Horny. All right? Stupid asshole. 916, what's up? You're on the horn.
And I look like Jesus. Tripping bitch.
We don't like it, all right? I know you're trying to, audition your stupid little demo tape on this broadcast as if everybody gives a crap, but it sucks. 516, what's up? Stupid-ass remixed brony bastards. 209, what's up? What do you think about Occupy Wall Street?
Ghost, I have a question. In one of your videos, a Tuesday Night with Ghost, it says you're recording from your office, but you're recording on top of the Blind Pig pub. So what was that about?
Asshole, the first, sequence of videos. You see, this is how stupid people are. Say your question again so everybody can realize how stupid you are. Oh, why are you going to hang up? Oh. Stupid asshole. You see, this is how stupid and absent-minded these people are. And then we wonder why assholes like Mr. EBT are getting popular out here. Huh? Then we wonder why, Occupy Wall Street is all of a sudden, gathering traction with a bunch of vagabond, useless losers. Give me a break. Who the hell else do we got? We got 850. What's up? You're on the horn.
It's a conspiracy.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you idiot. 831, Radio Graffiti. What do you got to say? Excuse me. Jesus Christ. I might as well have said Radio Graffiti with that stupid crap. 208, what's up? What do you think about Occupy Wall Street? We don't want to hear any more remixes, assholes. 317, what's up? What do you think about Occupy Wall Street?
Hey, Ghost, what you doing for Hanukkah this year?
I'm not doing anything. I don't celebrate Hanukkah. Anything else? Yeah, Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Yeah, of course. Just sit there and shut your stupid stinking hole up, all right? 435, what's up? You're on the horn.
You like sucking brony dick?
No, but by the sound of your fruity-ass voice, I'm sure you like, big black bulls in the poop chute, right? I bet you like, Alabama black snake going up your pooper that gives you rosebud asshole. Am I correct there, 435?
Racist.
Yeah, that's what I thought, you stupid fruit bowl. Whenever you put a fruit bowl or some kind of fruity ass in a corner, I mean, that's what they do. Haven't you noticed that? I mean, whenever some over-feminized fruity ass is literally cut down lower than a leprechaun's nutsack, that's what they do. They're like, you're stupid. I know you have a wet of mine. No, you have a wet of mine. No, you have a wet of mine. Fidity. Stupid idiot. 832, what's up? What do you think about Occupy Wall Street?
Hey, I'm going to go off topic real quick, Ghost. I have a quick question about index funds. You always talk about long-term investments are king. But I never really heard you mention anything about index funds.
Index funds, are okay, I guess. I mean, as a financial instrument, I just don't think that the yields are worth the risk as far as I'm concerned. I mean, if you're going to be taking that type of a risk, I think that you should be, parlaying your investments into something that's ETF-based. That is something that actually reflects the market and not necessarily reflecting a fund manager per se. And I've never been down with it. I'm sorry. I mean, if you're gonna be that bullish on an index, I mean, you should invest in the goddamn index itself. Whether it's manufacturing, whether it's retail. I mean, whatever the case might be. I mean, you should be taking some personal stock picks in a lot of the sectors that you feel are going to be bullish, instead of leaving it to some goddamn fund manager. You know what I mean? Anyway. 850, what's up? What do you think about Occupy Wall Street?
It's still a conspiracy.
Jesus Christ. I mean, can you shove it up your ass, please? 630, you're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost. Actually, I'm a founding member of the Occupy Wall Streets on the IRC, and I absolutely hate Occupy Wall Street and what it's become.
Well, what happened?
We started it off as being anti-corporate statism and not anti-Federal Reserve, but to audit the Federal Reserve. And now
like a fair request.
Yeah, it is. It's a completely sensible request, and even if you don't agree with it, then you can obviously see that there's like a growing movement for it anyway.
Well, yeah,
but now all you see are...
At the same time, I mean, when y'all Anonymous initially put it forward, I mean, it seemed leftist in nature as it was. I mean, I during the first 2 or 3 days, I was keenly observant on the footage that was on the Occupy Wall Street live feed, and the majority of the time, it was nothing more than a bunch of ass clowns that are, let's be honest, playing bongos, singing Kumbaya, not necessarily having any real direction.
That's the problem, is Anonymous is a kiss of death for any legitimate movement. Anonymous was not the starting body. But once they have...
I agree with you. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Anonymous has shown its true colors. Anonymous is, let's be honest, it's leftist. It's communist at this point in time. And let me tell you something. I'm not going to sit here and oblige any kind of communist idealism, because we have seen through the applications of communism that it's a farce, it's a fallacy, it's a lie, it's a fake. It doesn't work. All right? It doesn't work. Stupid idiots. 757, what's up? You're on the horn.
I got a joke for you, Ghost.
I don't really care if you have a joke, all right? 703, what's up? You're on the horn.
I'm a freaking ham bone, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, real funny. 563, what's up? You're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost. Before I get to the subject matter, I have a quick question.
What's up?
Who's your favorite pony?
Yeah, real funny, you stupid, dumb, fruity-ass brony. Alpha Money Machine, what's up? Man, you're taking too long, you idiot. Jedi Master James, what's up?
Okay.
Jesus Christ, they must have ran out of catfish or something. Jesus Christ. Export War, what's up?
Hey, Go, what's going on, baby? Hey, I want to talk about Occupy Wall Street, if it's okay.
Well, let's hear it.
All right. You say you kind of have it figured out that they're a bunch of losers, hippies, or basically full of crap, right?
Well, they're not. Well, I wouldn't say they're full of crap. They're full of unsubstance, and they have a lack of intellectual curiosity. I mean, they have yet to define their actual objective, other than recently calling it a collective of different of causes, which is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. But go ahead.
I was watching one of them talk on an interview today, and they were talking about how they want to take down the Federal Reserve. And if they take down the Federal Reserve, you won't be able to trade your stocks anymore. So you're going to be broke. So what are you going to do? What's the next one?
They're not going to. They're not going to take down the Federal Reserve, you stupid moron, and replace it with what?
Suck my dick.
That's right. That's right. You see what I'm saying? You know, right when you put them in a goddamn corner, they don't know what the hell to say. Did everybody hear that? Huh? Everybody hear that? This is how stupid these people are. They have no idea what the hell they're talking about. You see, you ask them, okay, you want to end the Fed, what are you going to replace it with, you stupid assholes? And they don't have anything to say, because the only other option is to replace it with this same disgusting government that has put us in this goddamn predicament to begin with. You know what I mean? I mean, does everybody hear this? This is the mentality of today's youth, for Christ's sake. That's why they're out there at Occupy Wall Street making complete and utter jerk dicks out of themselves. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter, because once again, we're not going anywhere with this Occupy Wall Street nonsense. I have been telling people, hey, I want to hear the intellectual foundation to this ridiculous protest, and I have yet to hear one shred of intellectual curiosity as it relates to this ridiculous, disgusting display of American ignorance. Because let me tell you something, I bet you the Brits, I bet you the Europeans, I bet you Australians, I bet you Asians, they're all looking upon this ridiculous protest and laughing. You know what I mean? I mean, every time you see somebody interviewed on this ridiculous protest, it just reinforces American ignorance. You know what I mean? It reinforces that Americans are just absent-minded, star-fetish jerkasses that are ungrateful that they have the opportunities that they have, for Christ's sake. It's stupid. It's utterly disgusting. So once again, we're going to move on to another subject matter, because the bottom line is that there is no intellectual foundation, all right? There is none, for Christ's sake. I've been sitting here trying to ask. I've been telling anybody who is affiliated with this disgusting, despicable, chaotic display, I have been telling you and asking you, give me a reason, you stupid moron. But there is none. You know, just a bunch of, butt-loving fruit bowls saying,
oh, yeah, we're a collective of different causes and different issues, and we're all getting together, and we're all protesting because it's wrong.
Stupid idiots. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter, because we're running out of time here. I want to talk a little bit about Herman Cain. Is Herman Cain for real? I mean, I don't know what the hell the damn Republicans are even thinking out here. I mean, is Herman Cain for real? Is it going to be a brother versus a brother in the damn presidential elections? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just asking. Is it going to be a brother versus brother here? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can just imagine, the intro to the debates between Herman Cain and Barack Obama. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's probably some goddamn Ice Cube or something. You know what I mean? Just waking up in the morning, got to thank God. I don't know, but today seemed kind of odd. No barking from the dog, no smoke. And Mama cooked a breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't dig out. Finally got a girl from I don't know, whatever Ice Cube says in that song. I mean, I could just imagine. I mean, what are we going to have? We're going to have dance to the music. Woo! Dance. I'm just saying, man. I mean, come on. Is Herman Cain for real is what I'm saying. Is Herman Cain for real? I want to hear from you. Is the brother from Godfather's Pizza for real, and is he going to be the man as it pertains to the Republican nomination? What's going on? I want to hear from you. Area code 347. What do you think about Herman Cain?
Hey, Ghost, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm at Wall Street right now, man. It's crazy here. Listen, you guys are fucking, man. Oh my God, man. There's this old lady right now showing her breasts, her saggy breast. It's crazy, Ghost.
Well, what the hell? Well, I mean, what's the point out there? I mean, are you getting a sense of anything out there?
Wait, hold on, Ghost. Officer, isn't that illegal? Isn't that illegal to show? That's an old lady. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? Ghost, oh my God, man. Oh, you know what? All I have to say is, suck my dick, suck my dick, suck my dick.
We're calling his ass back. Call his ass back, please, engineer. That's about enough of this stupid bastard. We're calling him back, and we're making sure his mother is answering the goddamn phone. That's all there is to it. All right? I'm getting sick and tired of this disgusting, despicable scoundrel, all right? Call him back. Call his ass back, engineer. God damn it. Yeah, he's not answering. He put his phone off the hook. Yeah, I don't blame you, you stupid son of a bitch. You better put your goddamn phone off the hook. If I were you, I don't blame you, boy. I don't blame you, boy. Stupid sorry sack of crap over here calling me up, doing that ridiculous nonsense. You know, I didn't even have to do this show, for Christ's sake. But, you know, once again, you know, this is the type of agitation. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of agitation. Anyway, you know what? I just want to hear, is there anybody here who believes in Herman Cain here? I mean, I'm serious. Is this brother for real? 817, what do you think about Herman Cain? We don't care. 563, what do you think about Herman Cain?
Are you going to flash your butthole at me? Can you please flash your ass?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Everybody hear this idiot?
Are you going to flash your dick at me?
Hey, I'll tell you what. How about if I just say your number and we'll have somebody who, you know, appreciates that sort of thing give you a call. How about that?
Okay.
All right, 563-599. Say the last four digits.
6999.
No, that's not your last four digits. It's 4. Come on, keep going.
690.
No, 4. Come on, keep going.
698.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's not that. It's not that. Come on, keep going. 41. Go ahead.
69.
No. No, the other one has, you know, no actual variables, and then after that, which is the last digit?
Poop.
Yeah, exactly. You know, instead of 7, right?
6.
Yeah, no. The other one, right?
4.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, anybody who got that, call his ass up. All right. Call his ass up, this stupid son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. No, the last number is not 7. It's one above 7, you idiots. Anyway, give him a call. He wants, oral compilation between two men across the street from an elementary school. Hook him up, all right? All right, who else we got going on over here? 209, what's up? You're on the horn.
Ghost, I'm going to call him, but I need to get his number from the chat. I'm going to call him right now.
Well, call him and tell him that you want to, give him a cornhole. 720, what's up? Get off. Get him off! Get him off! Damn it, engineer. Got these goddamn engineers. What did I tell you, engineer? Get this sorry sack of crap off! Jesus Christ. I'm talking about Herman Cain. Is he for real, for Christ's sake? 916, what's up? You know what? Let's just go ahead. Let's just bring in a whole bunch of people. How about that? How about, let's see, 215-219-3, Canada. Who else we got? 425. 561.
Motherfucking miracles, bro.
Who else we got? There's Horny.
Honk.
Horny the Clown is in the house.
Fucking miracles. God love them. Oh, shit. I gotta slam me a figo.
horny?
It's not food stamps. Let's take a trip to the corner store. Walking on the ass.
Where the hell is that EBT song from? Get that EBT song out of here, engineer! Get it out! Get it out, for Christ's sake! Get it out! Jesus Christ. Do you see what I'm saying, folks? You see the kind of crap that I got to put up with here? God damn it, I got Horny the Clown as a new internet butt stalker, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, who else do we got going on over here? Wait. Let's go up a little bit more. 706, what's up?
Hey, Ghost. I just bought my pony down at Toys R Us today.
Well, good. Shove it up your goddamn anal passage until you croak. 702, what's up?
My name is Ghost. My name is Ghost. My name is Ghost. Yeah. My name is Ghost. My name is Ghost.
Crap, you idiots. I hate Eminem. I hate that cracker-ass cracker, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, you're talking about an utter disgrace to black folk. You're talking about a racist mockery. Eminem, a racist freaking mockery. I mean, I don't understand, you know. These rappers, they're all quick to, have beefs with one another. You know what I mean? They're like, yeah, I'm going to pop a cap at your ass. I'm going to pop a cap at your ass. No, I'm going to pop a cap at your ass. But what I don't understand is how come nobody has thrown any, gangsterific pop shots at Eminem? How come nobody has ever thrown any beefs towards Eminem, for Christ's sake? I mean, if I were a black rapper, I mean, this idiot would be the first person I targeted for a punk out session. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, I would literally make sure there were cameras around me, bitched him out in front of his girl, and then take that dumbass girlfriend that he always cries about in all those albums, for Christ's sake, that the Insane Clown Posse, from what I heard, I don't know, that he threw a gangbang on her or something, but he still loves her, huh? He still loves her. Oh, Eminem, he still loves her. Oh, look at him. He still loves her. Even after the gangbangs, even after whoring around, even after holding his daughter above it, oh, he still loves her. Mama, I gotta clean out the closet. You stupid, fruity bastard. Let me tell you something right now. If I saw Eminem on these Austin City streets, I would kick the living bejesus out of him, and I would go to jail. And you know what they would do to me in jail? They would put me on their shoulders like I was a freaking sultan or something. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I mean, straight up, man. I mean, these goddamn black folks. I mean, I'd become Mr. Black People after that. I would be Mr. Black People. I'd go into jail and I'd be like, man, I kicked the living crap out of that cracker-ass cracker, Eminem, and you'd see the black folks go, yeah, baby, come on, baby, you beat the crap out of that cracker-ass cracker, baby, that damn Eminem motherfucker. Yeah, man, they're going to be putting me on their damn shoulders like I'm a freaking sultan, baby. Like I'm a freaking sultan. I can't wait. You know, hey, Eminem, if anybody knows that son of a bitch, you tell him to come down here to Austin, Texas. And if I see his ass walking around here in 6th Street, his ass is getting his ass whooped. That's all there is to it. I mean, you know, I am going to unload an OG Ghost-style whoop ass, and I'm not going to take names, for Christ's sake. Do you understand? I'll stomp his teeth so far down his goddamn cracker-ass cracker throat, he'll be able to chew his own ass, for Christ's sake, and there ain't nothing that goddamn Eminem can do about it. All right? Now, let me tell you something. I'll go to jail. I don't care. I don't give a crap. I mean, I've never been to jail. I don't have a record. I never even have a parking ticket, for Christ's sake, but I'll go to jail for kicking Eminem's ass. Are you kidding me? Oh, Jesus. I would. I swear to God I would. I would kick his ass. You know, leave him bloodied and bashed like that one big black guy from Detroit did when he was 12 years old. Y'all remember that? Oh, y'all haven't heard about that? Oh, man, well, you know, you have to realize that Eminem is just a pure, disgusting, disgraced studio gangster like everybody else in the goddamn rap game. You know, he got his ass kicked when he was 12 or 13 years old by some big, humongous, burly black dude. As a matter of fact, that black guy actually rapped about it, but Eminem took him to court. Oh, Eminem took him to court because, I don't want people to remember that I got my ass kicked out of Detroit and I had to move with my grandmammy in West Virginia in some trailer park. I mean, I can't do, stupid-ass Eminem. Let me tell you something right goddamn now. Just 5 minutes alone, baby. 5 minutes alone with Eminem, and I could die happy. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be more than happy to commit the crime and do the time, all right? Anyway, breaking news, folks. Sarah Dumbass Eskimo Bimbo Palin is not running for president. Oh, wow. No kidding. You know, I mean, after that news of her getting Alabama Black Snake in 1987, before it was even popular to get Alabama Black Snake, I knew that she wasn't going to run for president. I mean, she hooked up with Glenn Rice, for Christ's sake. In Anchorage, Alaska, while she was reporting on that ridiculous little NCAA tournament, she gets Alabama Black Snake because she got jungle fever, she got jungle fever, she got jungle fever. And just to think about it, just to think. And there are reports that Todd Palin and Sarah Palin are supposed to be getting divorced or something. I don't blame Todd Palin. Because, I mean, literally 2 to 3 months after the alleged affair between Sarah Palin and Glenn Rice, she went and married Todd Palin. I mean, can you believe this crap? I mean, literally like 2 to 3 months after she gets, 15.5 inch of Alabama Black Snake up the old Eskimo poontang hole, this broad actually goes out and marries Todd Palin. So, Todd Palin ain't really, feeling Sarah Palin at this point in time, and there's a lot of personal problems, I'm sure, that has come about because of that new book that has come out about her, and that's why she's not running for president. So, no big news here. I knew she wasn't going to. All she's doing is going to these speaking engagements and getting these old people off with a bunch of, absent-minded rhetoric and getting paid about $150,000 a speaking engagement. That's all the Skankosaurus is doing. I mean, what did the McCain campaign say about this Skankosaurus? The McCain campaign said that, when they nominated her as the vice presidential candidate for John McCain, she utilized that position as being a white trailer park, I don't know what they exactly called her. I'm paraphrasing, of course. But they basically called her trash because when they gave her a budget to revamp her wardrobe, they went into big stores like Nordstrom's, Macy's, and they were getting hundreds of thousands of dollars in clothing. This is all out there. You can look at it for yourself, for Christ's sake. I mean, she was getting hundreds of thousands of dollars in new clothing that was paid for by the RNC, for Christ's sake. And, her whole family was rating it like it was a goddamn garage sale. I mean, the McCain aides said it themselves. Anyway, breaking news, Eskimo Bimbo's not running for president. We were supposed to be talking about Herman Cain. Is he for real? But it doesn't seem like nobody really gives a shit about that, so let's continue talk about something else. Once again, leftism trying to agitate the class warfare situation that we have in this country. Senate Majority Leader Harry Scary Reid is proposing a surtax on the rich to pay for this ridiculous Obama jobs bill. I mean, what are we paying for? You understand? I mean, what Obama is initiating in this jobs bill is the same thing he initiated in Stimulus Package 2. The only difference is half the price. All right? Half the price. That's it. I mean, he's still initiating the same garbage that was supposed to stimulate our economy during Stimulus Package 2. I mean, it's still the same crap. I mean, what was supposed to be fixed during Stimulus Package 2? Bridges, roads, monuments, government infrastructure, schools, And what are they proposing in this stupid jobs bill? The same crap. The same crap. Just half the price, huh? You idiots, especially you idiots on Wall Street that are occupying Wall Street, that, if the Democrats and the liberals were so much for the people, I mean, if they were a party for the people, then they would have basically cut a check for every American in America for $100,000. Yeah. They could have cut a check for every American for $100,000, and it would have only cost half of the stimulus package 2 bill. You know what? And it would have had a better effect on the economy than what these disgusting, despicable scumbags in the Democratic Party did in stimulus package 2. Because let's be honest, stimulus package 2 was nothing more than an open raid on the American tax system that was allowed by the liberal regime, for Christ's sake. I mean, it's stupid. I mean, if we would have cut a check to every American for 100 G's, I mean, it would have cost half of the damn stimulus package 2 bill. Half. And it would have had a hell of a lot better of effect than what happened in stimulus package 2. Why do you think you got the president, playing class warfare, talking about another damn jobs bill, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. Anyway, Harry Scary Reid talking about a surtax on the rich. Even though the top 10% of the taxpayers pay 75% of the tax system, they still want to increase taxes on those of us that actually contribute to society. They're actually punishing success out here. But I want to hear from you. What do you got to say about it? 646-652-4869 is the number to call. Area code 478. What's up? What do you got to say about this crap?
Ghost, baby, what's going on?
Oh, Jesus Christ. What do you want?
Why you hating on my boy EBT? I seen you on Twitter, Ghost, talking that shit to Mr. EBT. You need to check yourself, Ghost.
Hey, first of all, there, ghetto boy, all right? First of all, he tweeted at me, all right? This asshole was tweeting at me, and if he wants a war, he got a war. Let me tell you something what I'm going to do to Mr. EBT out here, all right? I'm not going to come on tomorrow for a show tomorrow, all right? Because, man, I got to go maintain this brick-mortar business that I opened this past Saturday. As a matter of fact, 75% of the product that I had on display out there sold, baby. Sold, baby. So I got to go out there this Thursday and try to restock, try to deal with the situations that I have out there tomorrow. But this Friday, I am going to call the welfare office of New York City. Or New York State, excuse me, all right? All right? I am going to call the goddamn welfare office in New York State, and I'm going to turn in Mr. EBT for being a welfare fraud, for an asshole who is being more than apparent that he is using and abusing the welfare system. What do you think about that there, 478?
See, that's just, you know what, it all comes down to you not liking black people being capitalists. You're an enemy to ghetto capitalism. Right. You're an enemy to ghetto capitalism, and you're an enemy to the black man, baby, because you don't like to see us take our money, Ghost. You just, you hating for no reason, baby.
No, I'm not hating for no reason. I'm paying for you losers, all right? I'm paying for you losers. Every time that I got to pay taxes, I'm getting raped. Because I've got to go and support a bunch of ungrateful losers that are not only getting sustained and fed and clothed and housed, but they're ungrateful about it, and they're rubbing it in the faces of capitalists. So let me tell you something. Mark it on your calendar. This Friday, I'm calling the New York State Welfare Office, and I am going to make sure that I turn in Mr. EBT for being a goddamn welfare fraud, and I'm going to keep up to date with what the hell's going on here. I want to make sure that there's an investigation with this disgusting, despicable asshole who's making a goddamn welfare carol on abusing the welfare system. You understand what I'm saying? If y'all want to hear something really funny, you come down here this Friday. I'm telling you right now, I'm calling the goddamn New York State Welfare Office. What do you think Mr. EBT will say about that there, ghetto boy? Hey, 213, what do you think he's going to say about, he hung on, you don't like that, huh? What happened? Why are you hanging up there, 213? Why are you hanging up, baby? Oh, he's getting a little scared, huh? Getting a little scared that, I'm going to turn in Mr. EBT for being a welfare fraudulent piece of trash, huh? Oh, man, that's going to be fun, too, because you know what I'm doing? I'm providing society a service. I'm providing the taxpayers a service. There should be no reason why Mr. EBT is collecting welfare and singing welfare carols about it, for Christ's sake, huh? Yeah, look at me, I'm eating chips. I'm eating good. I got my EBT. Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, hey, everybody do a Twitter bomb right now at Mr. EBT, all right? Everybody put a goddamn Twitter bomb right now on EBT and tell them that I am reporting his ass. Tell him right now. Here's the goddamn Twitter name right here, at Mr. MR-EBT. Very easy to goddamn remember. Mr. EBT, all right? Twitter bomb that son of a bitch, and you tell him that I am turning his ass in to the New York State Welfare Office. Do you understand that? And I'm going to be calling him live this Friday for Baller Friday, and we're going to make sure that the capitalists, baby, the capitalists strike again. You understand that? Everybody Twitter bomb Mr. EBT for Christ's sake. All right? Let's see how many people are Twitter bombing Mr. EBT and telling him, hey, your ass is going to jail. No pass go, no collecting $200, baby. All right? No pass and go, no collecting $200. Somebody needs to, I'm serious, somebody needs to report these idiots. And let me tell you, if you know a welfare cheat, if you know somebody that is just sitting on their fat ass and just doing nothing and collecting welfare, they're collecting, disability for stupid crap like fibromyalgia, they're out here collecting housing voucher programs, whatever program that they're, immersing themselves with, you need to tell them that your days are numbered and you need to go to whatever bureaucracy that's paying them and turn them in. We need to start fighting back, folks. All right? The capitalists need to start fighting back, and by God, the way we can do it is start turning in these welfare fraudulent pieces of trash and putting them in jail. All right? And, first one that should be thrown in jail is assholes that are rubbing in the faces of people. You know what I mean? I mean, Mr. EBT, your ass, your ass is going to be reported, all right? That's the bottom line. All right? I see you on your stupid Twitter account. Yeah, baby, come to New York, baby. I kick your ass, baby. I kick your ass. Well, let me tell you something right now. I'm not going down to New York because it smells like a mixture of piss and trash and, disgusting nuclear sewage runoff. And I really don't like New York. I mean, what's wrong with people in New York, for Christ's sake? Are y'all taking it in the ass or something? I mean, everybody's a goddamn jerk, for Christ's sake. Nobody can even say yes, please, thank you, hold the door for your ass. They're just ungrateful jerks. Anyway, let's see. Do we have any Twitter bombs in Mr. EBT, engineer? All right, I'm going to give some shout-outs to people that are sending Mr. EBT the Twitter bomb message that I am going to make sure that he is thrown in jail. All right? All right, no towels for Japan, even though it's a sick-ass name. He tweeted that. All right? The Unpleasant Owl, what's going on? All right, we got Ghost Hambone. Yeah, shove it up your ass. But, hey, they still tweeted. Scrooge screw you, Scrooge McGhost, you asshole. Top Badge, what's going on? Dark Razors, you know what I mean? And screw you, Gunbogbo, you stupid idiot. You're going to be sitting there praising that asshole, all right? Canadian Ghost. I mean, eye-shaped shit, for Christ's sake. Shove it up your ass, too, you stupid son of a bitch. Who else do we got going on? Huh? Poop Tickler Jr., huh? Who else we got? We got Goofy Chaz Bono. We got Ghost Brony. Shove it up your ass, all right? Firewood, Texas. Shove it up your ass, too, God damn it. Well, there's Gunbogbo. Now he's tweeting. Now he's tweeting something else. There, good. Come on, Gunbogbo. You can't be down with this crap. We got Happy Radio 3000. We got Mark Montag, we got Nosebleed. Shove it up your ass. We've got Cantaloupe or some crap. I don't know. We got, who else we got? We got Jericho 757 call. What's up? All right, we got 7 panels up in here. Who else we got going on? I'm telling you, Twitter bomb Mr. EBT and tell him he's going to goddamn jail. All right? He's going to jail, and that's all there is to it. And you heard 213 call up. He sounded a little scared himself. He just hung up the phone, for Christ's sake. He just hung up the phone, old 213, and I don't blame him. I would be a little afraid, too. I'd be a little afraid, too. You know, I mean, you're sitting out there basically saying that you're a fraud, welfare fraud, and you think that, what, you're just going to continue to just kind of go out and do that? Absolutely not. And once again, folks, if you're a capitalist and you know anybody who is ripping off the government, well, by God, do your goddamn duty and make sure that you turn these sons of bitches in so that they can go to jail. All right? Anyway, we were supposed to be talking about Harry Reid proposing some sort of surtax on the rich to pay for Obama's ridiculous jobs plan, but let's move on to something else. Did you know that China and Russia vetoed the resolution proposed in the UN against Syria? Can you believe that crap? I mean, can you believe this crap? China and Russia vetoed the resolution against Syria in the United Nations, for Christ's sake. I mean, good God, man. I mean, what is Russia and China thinking? Huh? Are they going back to old Cold War mentality, for Christ's sake? I mean, Syria is killing your own people. Bashar al-Assad, the leader of Syria, is killing his own people so his stupid bureaucratic ass can sustain power. And you've got these assholes in the communist government of China and old Vladimir Putin basically vetoing the resolution of the United Nations, for Christ's sake. I mean, Syrian people are dying, man. Syrian people are dying. But what's the United States doing? Oh, we're helping Al-Qaeda in Libya. Yeah. That's what we're doing. We're helping Al-Qaeda in Libya. Yeah, that's great, Mr. President. You know, really good international relations you got going on. Jesus Christ. Death to Bashar al-Assad. You know what I'm saying? And of course, there's some people in here saying, hey, China and Russia do the same damn thing. And you're right, folks. You're right. They do the same damn thing. That's why I'm saying don't be fooled by these assholes. I mean, I find it funny that dumbass Alex Jones and, you know, all these other characters, they're always on Russia Today, you know, giving interviews, talking garbage about America, as if Russia is somehow, you know, the bastion of freedom, like it's a beacon of liberty of sorts, you know? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I want to hear from you. What do you think about China and Russia vetoing this resolution that was put forth against Syria, for Christ's sake? What do you got to say about it? 646-652-4869, this number to call. Who do we got? 617, what's up? What do you think about it?
Oh, what's going on, Ghost?
How's it going?
Oh, I'm pretty good. You know, I'm from Maine, you know, drinking beers, shooting guns. I wanted to talk about the Herman Cain thing because no one's talking about it.
Well, let's go ahead. What do you have to say about it?
I don't think any brothers should be up there. Are you kidding me? What do you think?
Give me a break. All right, that's racist, asshole. All right? I don't care who's up there just as long as they're competent. You understand? I don't care if there's a brother. I don't care if there's a cracker. I don't care if there's a Mexican up there, just as long as they're competent and they actually are acting like public servants and not a bunch of dictators of the people. All right? Who else we got? 954, what's up? What do you think about China and Russia vetoing the resolution on Syria?
Well, it's just pretty obvious because Russia's doing it just because despite how much they say they're allies, they still fucking hate us. They still hate America. So Syria hates America because we support Israel, and they hate Israel, so they're supporting Syria. And China supports Syria because they get cheap gas and oil from there. So it just makes obvious sense.
Yeah, makes perfect sense to me. Very good analysis there, young man. And moreover, they're just both thumbing their noses at the goddamn United States. That's all they're doing. You know, ever since Obama took office, all these goddamn international nation states are flexing nuts at America. I mean, little Kim out there in North Korea flexing nuts. The goddamn Pakistani, ISI, whatever's running that goddamn country, they're flexing nuts, for Christ's sake. Huh? You got Russia over here flexing nuts, China flexing nuts, some of these Arab countries flexing nuts, for Christ's sake. You got Hugo Chavez. I don't even know if he has any nuts anymore. From what I understand, he got cut off from that cancer surgery, but he's flexing half nuts. You know, I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, you know, I mean, say what you want about George W. Bush's mental capacity and, George W. Bush's policies domestically. But nobody was doing this in the international community when George W. Bush was in office. Do you understand? I mean, you didn't have people flexing nuts out here talking garbage because they were afraid. They were afraid that they were going to get their asses dealt with. Now you've got Mr. Apologist over here, Barack Obama, saying, we can talk to the terrorists and see where their problems are and make sure that we negotiate some kind of treaty, something. Shut up! So that's why I'm saying, folks, I mean, what does everybody think about China and Russia vetoing this nonsense? That was pretty good analysis that 954 gave. What about the 609? What do you think about it?
Actually, can I go back to Wall Street really quick?
Go ahead.
They actually released a proposed list of demands, and 13 of them, a couple being free college education,
free college education?
$1 trillion in infrastructure, just to name a few, and guaranteed living wage regardless of employment.
A guaranteed living wage regardless of employment. I mean, do they want a girlfriend and a dog too? They want white picket fence, for Christ's sake?
It's just a bunch of socialist college kids. That's all it is, a bunch of hipsters.
Freaking believable. Go ahead.
I don't know. I mean, there's, oh, God. $1 trillion in ecological restoration, forests, reestablishing wetlands and the natural flow of river systems, and decommissioning all of America's nuclear power plants.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, this is just hippie nonsense. I mean, that's what I've been saying, man. I mean, 1969 called, they want their everything back, you stupid vagabond assholes out there in goddamn Wall Street. I mean, a free college education for everyone. Well, then what's the use of a college education? I mean, don't you ignorant idiots realize that you already get a free education from K through 12? And look at how that gave. I mean, look at what that's given you, for Christ's sake. It's not even giving you cognitive reasoning. It's not even giving you critical thinking. And now you want college for everybody? I mean, what the hell's that gonna do? Huh? It's only going to basically devalue the whole integrity of college to begin with. Why don't you take a look at the institutions in these communist societies? I mean, they're failures. I'm telling you right now, this is a disgrace. You know what I mean? This is just an utter disgrace. And us capitalists, we're not going to take this sitting down, for Christ's sake. You just wait and see, all right? We're in the backgrounds colluding, making sure that all these idiots that are out here basically rabble-rousing, causing chaos for the sake of chaos, we're going to make sure that we're going to get some goddamn punitive damages out of their ass. Do you understand? I mean, you have to understand, I'm a taxpayer. And anybody who works for a living, and I don't care what you do, I don't care if you're flipping burgers, I don't care if you're goddamn cleaning the leftover secretions at a XXX theater after a Saturday night session, I don't care if you're cleaning enema bags for a living. I don't care if you're a small business owner, a CEO. If you are a capitalist, if you're somebody who's making money, paying taxes, there should be no reason that these disgusting vagabonds over there in Wall Street should be dictating anything to us capitalists. They shouldn't be demanding anything. They should be grateful that they're even being fed by us taxpayers. They should be grateful that they're even receiving anything from the government, for Christ's sake. But instead, look at what they're doing. They're sitting here waving their fingers in our faces. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make us feel bad for being workers. I find it funny that these stupid, disgusting losers on Wall Street in this Occupy Wall Street nonsense are quoting Marx, all right? They're quoting Marx out here, and yet what's the last sentence to the Communist Manifesto? What's the last sentence? Is it the losers of the world unite? Is it the bums of the world unite? Huh? Is it the disgusting waste of human life unite? Absolutely not. It's the workers, asshole. The workers of the world unite, you stupid, ungrateful assholes. If Karl Marx was alive today, he'd be taking a piss on Occupy Wall Street. He would be like, what the hell is this? I didn't write this crap so the losers can take over the country and ruin modernity. Marx wasn't against modernity. He wasn't against the modern ages. He wasn't against the machines, for Christ's sake. He was just caring about the workers' integration with the evolutionary process of production. So once again, you have Marx in the Communist Manifesto at the end saying, the workers of the world unite, assholes. Not losers, not the disgusting, despicable, nappy-headed idiots, not jerk dicks that are lazy, that want to make no contribution to society whatsoever. No. He said the workers of the world. So, for all you Marxists out there that are trying to, tout this communist nonsense out there on Occupy Wall Street, you're wrong. All right? You're freaking wrong. I'm even out-Marxing you. I'm not even a Marxist. I'm not even a freaking communist, for Christ's sake. And you idiots are sitting here thinking, oh, yeah, communism is the way to go. Yeah, you keep thinking that, for Christ's sake. I'm telling you this right now. This stupid, disgusting display over there in Occupy Wall Street is a showing of American ignorance. It's an attest to public education. It's an attest to the parenting skills of this country. I mean, I'm telling you right now, the world is laughing. The world is laughing at the United States of America because of this disgusting display of a vagabond loser revolution. Because that's what we have. Nothing but disgusting losers. Nothing but disgusting losers. So once again, it isn't the losers of the world unite, it's the workers of the world unite. Get it straight, you stupid losers out there in Wall Street. You see, I'm literally throwing, I keep throwing them at these idiots and they have nothing to say. They've got nothing to say, for Christ's sake. Anyway, not only that, I even caught wind that there was a couple of people throwing up my avatar out there in the Occupy Wall Street little protest. Did y'all see that? Did y'all happen to see that, for Christ's sake? I mean, somebody's out there, holding up the avatar in Occupy Wall Street, for Christ's sake. So True Capitalist Radio is actually making an effect out here. Do you understand that? We're kicking ass and we're taking names. We're not going to just sit here and say, oh, yeah, we're just going to just sit back and just allow these stupid losers to do whatever. Anyway, let's see. We were supposed to be talking about China and Russia vetoing the resolution of Syria. But let's move on to another subject matter. I want to talk about the UK. That's right. I want to talk about England for a minute because I was privileged to see that spectacular speech by Dave Cameron given in front of the Conservative Party conference. I mean, what an unbelievable speech. I mean, I am in envy of the English because I can't believe that, Jesus Christ, they actually have a leader that understands, long-term idealism. They're just, Dave Cameron isn't just kicking the can down the road for another day out here. He's implementing austerity measures. He's becoming fiscally responsible. Did everybody hear his speech, for Christ's sake? It was unbelievable. He was saying things that I've been saying on this broadcast. Can you believe this crap? He was encouraging, neighborhoods to take control of their neighborhoods, kick out the bad elements, kick out the drug dealers. He was going as far as to say that if neighborhoods can show that they're making impacts in basically eliminating all these bad influences out of their neighborhoods, that they'll actually help fund some of these neighborhood watch programs and to kick out all these bad elements out of these neighborhoods. It's just unbelievable. Unfreaking believable, for Christ's sake, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I've been saying on this broadcast. If America wants to clean up its own country, it's got to start with its own neighborhood. And if you live in a neighborhood, you need to go door to door. You need to organize some big meeting in a backyard somewhere or in some community center, and you need to start saying, hey, we need a goddamn crime watch group. We need about 8 to 10 of us to walk the streets from 8 to, or actually 10 to 4 a.m. in the morning, from Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. These are the peak times when usually crime is on its high point, and if it's different in your area, get your own police statistics to figure out when you need to do these walkabouts in your neighborhood. And I'm telling you right now, you go out in your neighborhood from 10 to 4 a.m. during the crime peak hours, and you've got 10 people in your neighborhood that live there, and you start looking and seeing any weird characters walking through your neighborhood with backpacks, if you see any weird characters coming in and out of your neighborhood, for Christ's sake, you are within your right, all right, to go up to those sons of bitches and say, hey, what are you doing in our neighborhood? We don't know you, all right? What do you want? And if the feller just says, hey, I'm passing through, I'm just going over here, you tell that son of a bitch, well, then get the hell out of here. We're going to escort you out of our neighborhood. Get the hell out. Do you understand? But if they start getting uppity, do you understand? If they start, getting in your face and start pushing you around, well, you need to implement disciplinary action, all right? And that could encompass just about anything, but you need to implement disciplinary action. And once you have implemented disciplinary action on these idiots and subdued this moron, call the police. Make sure to drag this idiot into one of your neighbor's lawns and tell the police. Make sure that all 8 to 10 people tell the same story that, hey, this idiot decided to get uppity, decided to attack us. We just subdued him. In the process, we had to, kick the living crap out of him a little bit. But we want to press full charges on this son of a bitch for assault. And not only do we want to press full charges for him on assault, we also want to press charges for him on trespassing on our goddamn property. You understand? And let me tell you, you start doing that in your own neighborhoods, folks, none of these burglars, robbers, child molesters, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they're not gonna come to your goddamn neighborhood. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're not gonna be doing that crap any longer. I guarantee it, baby. I guarantee it. So when I heard Dave Cameron talking about this, and not only Dave Cameron encouraging this in the speech at the conservative conference, but he was also proposing that he's going to give government funds to neighborhoods that conduct themselves in the fashion that I had just described previous, for Christ's sake. So let me tell you, long live Dave Cameron, and long live the ideas that man said today in the conservative conference speech today. It was unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. And I envy these English out here. I envy it. Anyway, folks, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but breaking news, co-founder Steve Jobs has died. 1955 to 2011, Steve Jobs died from his extensive bout of pancreatic cancer. And let me tell you something, Steve Jobs, this is a man that was an important, integral feller in the evolutionary process of computing devices. If anybody hasn't seen it, I strongly advise you to watch a movie called Pirates of Silicon Valley. Pirates of Silicon Valley. As a matter of fact, you could probably watch it for free somewhere on the internet around here. But Pirates of Silicon Valley kind of gives you a synopsis of how Steve Jobs basically revolutionized computing. I mean, prior to Steve Jobs selling the personal computer to average everyday households, I mean, the exclusive proprietors of any kind of computing technology were military institutions, were educational institutions, or businesses. I mean, those were the clients of computer companies like IBM, like Intel, so on and so forth. But it was Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs and a feller that he knew by the name of Steve Wozniak, who basically took personal computing to a whole new level. And it was the salesmanship, the creativity, the culture that Steve Jobs encapsulated behind the name Apple Computers that basically revolutionized computing industry altogether. And I just want to say that Steve Jobs, rest in peace. Without you, sir, we all wouldn't be here on the internet today. I don't think that the computing industry would have basically delved out the personal computing devices that enable us to communicate till this day had Steve Jobs not been alive. So, once again, for you folks that are unfamiliar with breaking news out here, Apple co-founder Steve Jobs, dead, lost his bout with pancreatic cancer, but let me tell you, he did have a fighter's chance. I mean, Steve Jobs is the only person I know that is diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and lives like 3 or 4 years, for Christ's sake. Usually everybody that I know that gets pancreatic cancer, and you can look back at the list of famous people that have had it, Bill Hicks, a famous Texas comedian, this poor son of a bitch got pancreatic cancer. Within 3 to 4 months, he was dead. Patrick Swayze got pancreatic cancer 6 months, 7 months later, he was dead. So, it was definitely a fighter's chance, Steve Jobs. And I do want to say, rest in peace. Without you, we would not be here on the internet. We would not have computing devices. We wouldn't have gone through this evolutionary process of technology. We wouldn't have iPads, iPhones, iPods. So let me tell you something. I've got a drink right here, and I want to say cheers to a real capitalist that, died today from his battle of cancer. So cheers to Steve Jobs. We're going to miss you, Steve. Even though I'm not an Apple computer guy, to be honest with you, because, with all due respect, Mr. Jobs, you kind of, would put out inferior type chip and RAM in every latest computer that you'd put out. Even though it was all calibrated to the software that you had, I still think that without you, you would not have, we would have not have been this far along the technological evolution of personal computing. So, rest in peace, Steve Jobs. Anyway, sorry, folks. I didn't mean to get off on that tirade about Steve Jobs, but breaking news, Steve Jobs, dead, died and lost his battle with pancreatic cancer. Unfortunate situation, man, unfortunate. And I'd like to see the shares of Apple Computer tomorrow and see how they're going to fare given the fact that Steve Jobs is no longer with us. Anyway, let's continue going. We were talking about Dave Cameron. We're running out of time here, so I'm just going to go ahead and talk about Greece a little bit. Greece is back to its old chaotic self. I mean, they're out there protesting once again because the government has to implement austerity measures because they can't afford the socialism that these idiots have obliged for so many years, and the people don't want it. The people don't want to go out and get a job. They don't want to go out and work. They want to continue to be ungrateful socialist pricks. They want to retire at 40. They want 5-hour work days with 3-hour lunches. And this is what Greece wants. I mean, when was the last thing that you ever had in your possession that was made in Greece? Huh? Nothing. Because they produce crap, just like every socialist country. Every socialist country produces diddly. All they do is infuriate mediocrity. That's all socialism does, is sustain human mediocrity instead of facilitating human progress. And lo and behold, this is what we have here in Greece, for Christ's sake. Greece, once again, they're pissing and moaning. They have to have austerity measures. They have to have cuts. And look, they're out there in the streets clashing with the police. Last time we did this, what was this, in 2010, when we did this crap once again with Greece, they were killing people. They were killing people, for Christ's sake. So give me a break with Greece, for Christ's sake. That's about enough. I don't want to talk about Greece very much because they're all a bunch of socialist scumbags, and you can tell everybody in Greece I said that, all right? You can tell everybody in Greece that I said that they're a bunch of ungrateful socialist loser scumbags that deserve no compassion from the international community. None. So anyway, let me move on to another subject matter. Did anybody hear CIA Leon Panetta basically saying to NATO, hey, you can't depend on the United States military for your own shortcomings there, NATO. All right? And the reason Leon Panetta, which is the head of the CIA, is saying this is because NATO doesn't seem to be doing very well with this Muammar Gaddafi military front in Libya. I mean, Gaddafi still has loyalists that are keeping him safe from rebel capture. And moreover, you have loyalists that are actually fighting the rebels and, kicking them back and forth in and out of Shirti, kicking them in and out of Tripoli. It's a disgrace. And Leon Panetta is basically telling NATO, hey, I don't know what you expect out of the United States military, but you can't fall on us for your goddamn shortcomings, for Christ's sake. And this is what I've been saying all along. We shouldn't even be in goddamn Libya. We shouldn't even be in Libya. I mean, lest we forget that these people, according to our own State Department, all right, according to the United States State Department, the rebels that were fighting against Muammar Gaddafi actually have links with Al-Qaeda. So that's what we're doing when we're aiding and abetting these disgusting, despicable rebels out there in Libya. We're helping Al-Qaeda, for Christ's sake. So that's why Leon Panetta is basically telling NATO, hey, you idiots, I mean, you morons wanted to go out here in this military theater and actually do something. So, this is your bag, you idiots, all right? Stop depending on the U.S. military, NATO. Stupid morons. Anyway, believe it or not, folks, we actually have ties with the Libyan rebel faction. We actually have connections with certain elements within the Libyan rebel faction, for Christ's sake, and we actually... Oh, do we have them on the phone here, engineer? Well, we've got him on the phone, folks. Without any further ado, this is a representative of the Libyan rebel faction. Let me go ahead and patch him through. Go ahead, Mahmoud, are you there, sir?
Who is the Allah? Who is Ar-Rahman? Who is Al-Mannan?
That's right. All of you American people, you better continue to pay your taxes. You have to continue to pay your taxes so that Barack Obama can continue to give us weapons and continue to train our troops out there, continue to train the brothers out there in Libya. All of you American people better pay your taxes because Barack Obama is going to implement Sharia law. He's going to implement Sharia law on all your American fucks. And he's doing this for Allah. Wallah Akbar. Wallah Akbar.
All praise is due to the one and only.
Obama's going to implement Sharia law on all of your filthy American people. On all of your filthy American people.
The one and only.
I want all your people to stop what you're doing now. I want you all to stop what you're doing and get on your knees, you filthy Americans. I want you to stop what you're doing. I want you to get on your knees and I want you to face Mecca. I want you to face Mecca now. You get on your knees, you filthy Americans. You get on your knees and you face Mecca. You face Mecca now. I have nothing else to say. I am Mahmoud with the Libyan rebel faction. Wallah Akbar. Wallah Akbar.
All right, I think we're done with Mahmoud. Get him off, engineer. Get him off, for Christ's sake. All right, do you hear this, folks? I mean, you heard it right from the Libyan rebel faction's mouth, all right? I mean, they actually believe Barack Obama's going to implement Sharia law, for Christ's sake. I mean, did you hear him? He's like, pay your taxes, so that we can continue to fund these idiots, so we can continue to give them weapons. Oh, Jesus Christ. And then he has the audacity to tell American people to get on their knees and face Mecca? You ungrateful prick. Anyway, that's about it. I've had about enough. 646-652-4869. As a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and get to the best part of the program, and let's start it right now. And I'm talking about everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about radiography. That's right, folks. This is the time of the program when you can actually take part in the broadcast by calling 646-652-4869. All right, when I call on your area code and when I call on your name, you will have exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that you have to say on your mind, all right? And when I call on your goddamn area code or your Skype name, be prepared, assholes, all right? Don't be a Helen Keller deaf mute. Be prepared to say whatever it is that you're going to goddamn say, for Christ's sake. I'm sick and tired of you freaking deaf mutes calling up and not saying a goddamn thing. Anyway, but before we get into that, folks, let's go ahead and give some Twitter shout-outs. As a matter of fact, this is how we're giving Twitter shout-outs. All right? Everybody Twitter bomb Mr. EBT, all right? Mr. EBT here, right? And for you folks that don't know his little ridiculous Twitter name, here it is, Mr. EBT, and tell them that he belongs in jail. He's a welfare fraud. I'm going to be sitting here looking at it right now, and I'm going to be giving shout-outs to whoever tweets at Mr. EBT right here, right now. All right? And I'm not joking, and you better not say friendly things to this sorry sack of welfare fraud crap. I want to see you tell him that he belongs in freaking jail. He belongs in freaking jail, for Christ's sake. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Let's see if anybody's tweeting at Mr. EBT. All right, we got Goofy Chaz Bono. All right, we've got Pranksteria. We've got Tara Strong up in here. All right. We got Apple I Dead. Aw, you disgusting sons of a bitch. This is too soon, for Christ's sake. Steve Jobs just died. Steve Jobs just died. There's no reason for you idiots to be doing this. Who else we got? We got Just Swipe My EBT. Oh, that's great. That's real funny. LOL Steve Jobs. You sick sons of bitches. Come on, man. I mean, come on, man. I mean, don't you idiots have a goddamn soul? The man just died, asshole. It's too soon. Too soon, assholes. It's not funny whatsoever. There's no lulls going on with that. Jesus Christ. Who else we got? We got Canadian Ghost in here. Who else we got? We got Hambone Hot Dogs. We got Ghost Loves Brony. Yeah, real funny. We got Monks in Fuego. Jeez, man, you sick sons of bitches. I mean, good God. Damn it. Damn it. I mean, good God. Monks in Fuego. Monks in Fuego, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. You know, I mean, this is horrible. This is just disgusting. You know what? Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic, for Christ's sake. I'm only going to do a couple of more here, all right? I'm only going to do a couple of more. Anyway, let's see. We got, I'm not going to say that name, you sick son of a bitch. We got That Panda again. We got Cheeseman78. We got Ward24 in the house. We got Jericho757 call. We got I can't even pronounce it. We got WWPMM MediaNet. Who else we got? We got the Wister. All right. We got PC Owns Job Soul. Jesus Christ. That's it. I'm not giving any more shout outs after that. Get it off, engineer. Get it off, for Christ's sake. I'm not going to sit here and allow these stupid scumbags to be sitting here making fun of somebody that just died, for Christ's sake, especially somebody that innovated the technological revolution that these idiots are taking advantage of right now. You sick sons of bitches. Rest in peace, Steve Jobs, even though these idiots out here think it's a big freaking joke, all right? Stupid, silly bastards. Anyway, let's get to Radio Graffiti, all right? Let's get to Radio Goddamn Graffiti. You idiots are even lucky that I'm doing this, because I really don't appreciate you idiots talking that way about Steve Jobs, all right? I mean, this guy innovated the personal computer. I mean, none of you fat, disgusting, bonbon-eating losers would even be here. You wouldn't even be sitting here listening to my voice had this man not ever been in existence, had this man had never been born, for Christ's sake. Stupid assholes. Anyway. Let's continue. Let's get to Radio Graffiti, and let's start it now, all right? XTCR, Radio Graffiti. And I'm putting a couple of fingers in my pink taco. Yeah, shove it up your ass. Discard Skype, Radio Graffiti. Hey, I'm going to go hop on the Johnson of Alex Jones for a minute. That's the kind of partner. Yeah, shove it up your ass, all right, you goddamn audio splicers. I'm not in the mood for this crap. I could end the broadcast right now. I can end the broadcast right now if you stupid, silly, dumb little finger spankers don't stop with this disgusting, despicable nonsense. 215, Radio Graffiti. That was stupid. 516, Radio Graffiti. Stupid remix jerk dick. 7 panels, Radio Graffiti. I believe in going to some goddamn soup kitchen because I need a bowl of soup because I'm hungry because Big Brother Government is the... You stupid son of a bitch. You goddamn assholes! Enough of the stupid splicing, man! Enough! I never said any of that crap, and you idiots that are doing that, let me tell you something. I've got 2 words for you assholes. Punitive damages, all right? I am taking the necessary steps to make sure that I get some punitive damages out of your ass. Area code 317, Radio Graffiti.
Steve Jobs can burn in hell.
Yeah, you're a sick bastard. You know that? I hope that you get the AIDS for saying that. 720, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, he's so cute when you're angry.
Jesus Christ, what is that? 315, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, do you think the Chinese military is capable of beating the U.S. at this point?
That's a very good point. I would like to say no, but given the fact that we're allowing, gays in the military to have a pretty army, who the hell knows at this point in time? 832, what's up, Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost, I'm smoking weed right now. My mom, I found it in the closet.
What? Is this you, Asho?
Yes.
You're sitting here saying you're smoking marijuana?
Yes, Ghost.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're smoking reefer. God damn it. How convenient. I mean, could you get any more cliche, Asho? Some young Mexican kid smoking the Chiba? I mean, could you get any more goddamn stereotypical?
Well, I took a bubblegum wrapper and I put the marijuana right there and I lit it up and...
What? A bubblegum wrapper? You're not supposed to use that as a goddamn marijuana cigarette paper, for Christ's sake. That could have dangerous chemicals, for Christ's sake, Asho. You see, you can't even be a loser Mexican right. That's how stupid and incompetent you are. You can't even be a cliche Mexican.
Well, I'm ghetto, that's why.
Because why? What? What'd you say?
I'm ghetto.
You're ghetto?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So, look, you're admitting to me right now, Asho, that your mother left some reefer around and you got access to it and you rolled it up in a bubble gum wrapper and you're smoking it now. Is that what you're admitting right here on the air to us?
Yes, I'm watching porn.
And you're watching porn? Man, you sound like a bitch. You know that? Every time you go, I mean, you sound like a broad taking a Alabama black snake, for Christ's sake. What the hell's your problem?
First time, man. First time.
First time. Get this kid off. Get him off, for Christ's sake, man. I hope you choke on a bean and cheese when you got the munchies, asshole. And I hope that vieja of a mother of yours gets backhanded. Where, God, if you're listening, well, everybody bow your heads. Everybody pray with me right now. Everybody, let's pray right now. God, if you're listening to me, please, have this mother of Ashho, get the spirit of Ike Turner, literally beaten upon her face for shitting out Ashho and just leave him in front of a goddamn computer with no parental supervision, leaving him with access to reefer, leaving him with access to pornographic material, for Christ's sake. God, please, if you're listening, let somebody please punch Ashho's mother right in the pussy, all right? That's all I'm saying, God. I'm not saying kill the broad. I'm not saying, she should die or anything like that, but I think that somebody should give her a Ryu punch. Right in the old pink taco, if you understand what I'm talking about, so that there can be no more, and I repeat, no more accidents like old Ashho over here. You know what I mean? Because this Ashho is a definite accident. It's an utter disgrace, for Christ's sake. My heart's breaking. My heart breaks for this Mexican kid. My heart's breaking for this goddamn bean and cheese little brat, for Christ's sake, man. Doesn't your heart bleed for this disgusting bean and cheese brat, for Christ's sake, that's being left alone while some old vieja mother of his is going out to TGI Fridays or to goddamn Applebee's looking for Alabama black snake or some ethnic minority to give her the goddamn horizontal mambo? Doesn't it? It's sad. It really is sad, to say the goddamn least. Jesus Christ, man. I don't even want to continue goddamn radio graffiti, if you want my personal opinion. I don't even want to continue this nonsense, man. It's not even worth it. It's not even goddamn worth it, man. I could be on 6th Street right now, for Christ's sake. I could be on 6th Street right now, but instead I'm stuck messing around with you stupid goddamn finger spanker dick snot. I'm messing around with you idiots. Jesus Christ, man. I'm telling you right now, man. I don't even know why I come up on this broadcast. That's what I'm saying. I may not come here tomorrow. You understand that? I may not come here tomorrow because, listen to this. We got Ashho, some 8-year-old Mexican kid, calls here every single day, just admitted to us that he's smoking reefer. He just admitted to us that he's smoking reefer that he found in his mother's possessions, for Christ's sake. That's great, isn't it, huh? That's great, huh, Mr. Yes We Can? Huh? That's just great. And then we wonder why these goddamn disgusting four-eyed, freckle-faced, beaten stepchildren are out here in this ridiculous Wall Street occupation, for Christ's sake. They're losers. They're idiots. They're imbeciles. All one has to do is listen to my broadcast for a couple of minutes and start listening to the type of riffraff that's calling in and basically agitating the broadcast. That's all you got to do. That is all your ass has got to do, for Christ's sake. That's all you got to freaking do, man. That's all you got to do. Jesus Christ, man. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic, for Christ's sake. All right, I'm going to do a couple more radio graffitis, and that's it. And you idiots are lucky. You idiots are lucky. sacks of crap. 954 Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
My son's village to pussification. The absolute...
Yeah, shove it up your ass. Indy 1489 Radio Graffiti.
I'm behind you all the way, Ghost.
Yeah, I bet you are there, you butt-loving fruit bowl. I bet you would like to eat the corn out of my crap. 720 Radio Goddamn Graffiti. Yeah, you're just playing with your goddamn pecker shaft, for Christ's sake. 518 Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
Steve Jobs can rot in hell, you shape-shifting Jew.
Oh, yeah? Well, how about you, how about if I forward your number to Apple computers? Or better yet, why don't I just give your number out right now? Oh, no! Jesus Christ, you sorry sacks of crap, man. I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you, these people are just disgusting, man. You know what? These people are just disgusting. You know what? Screw this. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm not going to sit here and conduct any more goddamn radio graffitis, for Christ's sake. I mean, what the hell for? You know what I mean? What the hell for Christ's sake? So you idiots can see, hey, look at me, I got this, I'm on his radio show, and I'm playing it, and I'm saying Steve Jobs sucks, and you're doing it. Stupid, ditzy assholes, for Christ's sake. Stupid. Ridiculous. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't even know what I'm doing here, man. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's not gonna answer. Call him back, engineer, goddammit. Call his ass back, engineer. I want to know what the hell this sorry son's a bitch had. I want to see if he got some balls here. Or I want to talk to his mother. I want to talk to a dirty dish rag whore mother here. Oh, he's just hanging up. He's just picking up and hanging up. Aww. Aww. T-Boz, Radio Graffiti. Shut up, Brony. 709, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghostman, I just wanted to say I support you all the way. I'm a proud capitalist from Newfoundland, Canada.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. All right, I mean, I don't really like Canada, but it's good to hear that there's capitalists in Canada. 347, what's up, Radio Graffiti?
Rest in peace, Osama Bin Laden. You were a good man. My God.
Shut up, you stupid idiot. It sounds like you're probably going to take in the pooper later on tonight from that voice. 508, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I know you have a lot of trolls, but you really made me a capitalist. Thanks, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate you being a capitalist. We want you to be a capitalist instead of these disgusting vagabond losers that are out there at Occupy Wall Street. So thank you. 831, Radio Graffiti. Oh, yeah, real funny. Yeah, thanks a lot for the goddamn remix, Alexis. Asshole. 856, Radio Graffiti.
Oh, man, this bowling alley is really loud.
Well, it's not that loud. It's usually a lot louder when you call up there, bowling alley boy. What's wrong? Is there not that many people rolling the lanes or what?
No, not as many gay people out here tonight either.
Not too many gay people out there? What, do you like to go in the bathroom, toe tap a little bit? You know, maybe get a fat bowler, something like that?
We call it a bowling alley.
Yeah, let's get this stupid son of a bitch off, for Christ's sake. 209, Radio Graffiti. Yeah, turn down your radio, asshole. 732, Radio Graffiti. Are you kidding me? God damn it, you got a hoedown remix for me, for Christ's sake? A freaking hoedown remix? I mean, Jesus Christ, that's what I want. You know, a freaking stupid bluegrass hoedown remix, for Christ's sake, huh? Melting pot of friendship. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got going on here? Poop Slappington, Radio Graffiti. And once again, I'm not a racist. I'm a melting pot of friendship. I'm a melting pot of friendship. I'm a melting pot of friendship. God damn it! How many remixes are there out there? God damn it! I mean, there's got to be a Guinness Book of World Records representative called for the most remixes made out of one person, for Christ's sake, because this is just getting unbelievably ridiculous. I mean, this is just getting stupid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, literally over 9,000 remixes, at least. 513, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost is taking it in the pooper.
Why don't you say it a little bit clearer, for Christ's sake? What are you, from the Northeast? Sound like somebody from Boston, eh? Taking up the pooper. Eh? I'm going to go get the car. I got the car. Go get the car. Stupid idiot. 207, Radio Graffiti.
You found the asshole of a melting pot of friendship.
Okay, whatever you said. 563, Radio Graffiti.
You never answered my question. Which is your favorite pony, Ghost?
I don't like ponies, you stupid, dumb idiots, all right? That goddamn cartoon is meant for 8-year-old girls, you sick, twisted, over-feminized fruit bowls. Area code 303, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I'm sorry about all the trolls. I just got to say that you're really awesome, and I love your show.
Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it, 303. Thanks a lot, seriously. 706, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, how do you wash Rainbow Dash's hair?
You put it in bleach, all right? And then while you're at it, take a couple of shots of it so you can, kind of replenish your system. 617, Radio Graffiti.
You're a fucking faggot, jabroni.
You're calling me a homosexual derogatory term, and you sound like a fruit bowl gay bastard, for Christ's sake?
I mean, look at your son, fucking toe-tapping in the closet, not even in the bathroom.
Yeah, you don't even know who my son is, for Christ's sake. All right, my son would whoop your ass. You heard you talking to him about that way about him, for Christ's sake. That's all I got to say about it. 573, Radio Graffiti. Yeah, it's your turn. You don't know what to say. 720, Radio Graffiti. Taking too long, Milky Liquor. 718, Radio Graffiti.
I just want to give out a shout-out to my girlfriend, Diamond, 8 months and going strong.
Hey, that's sweet. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing wrong with monogamy, my friend. All right? Much props to Diamond. Hopefully, once you turn 21, you don't end up like most of these women, going from bar to bar and hopping on the latest bartender that gives you a free couple of shots of some goddamn whiskey sours. But, much props to you, young man. Area code 504, Radio Graffiti.
Why do brownies make you so mad?
No, it's bronies, asshole. I hate bronies. They're disgusting, despicable, sniveling, over-feminized fruit bowls that need at least a couple of injections of testosterone in the ass because it's obvious there's an overproduction of estrogen. 571, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, my mom is at the auction right now.
Your mom is at the what?
Auction. She finally got a job.
You stupid, dumb idiot. You just choke on a goddamn bean and cheese already, you stupid kid. Jesus Christ. Or why don't you go skateboarding on a goddamn half pipe with no goddamn protection, no helmet, nothing. 720, Radio Graffiti. Yeah, just playing with your goddamn pecker shaft. A Canadian Bacon Butt Boy, Radio Graffiti. We can't understand you there, asshole, all right? Get a better computer. Spermy the Cat, Radio Graffiti. What the hell is that, for Christ's sake? Are you trying to rekindle the spirits of Africa or something? I mean, what the hell was that, huh? We're in Africa. Got it away. I mean, what the hell was that, for Christ's sake? Anyway, let's see. Who else we got going on over here? 831, Radio Graffiti.
Friendship,
Yeah, that's real funny. Real funny, assholes. All right? Real freaking funny, the whole ghost roll. Yeah, really, that's really funny, asshole. 573, Radio Graffiti.
Access drop, 1 access drop, 2 access drop, 3 access drop.
Yeah, we can't understand you. Take whatever you have in your mouth and get it out of there. Henry Jackson, Radio Graffiti.
Hi, you guys. How you doing, man?
How's it going?
Yeah, not so bad. I mean, I've just got... well, actually, I just need some advice. I don't know if it's the best time during the show.
No, go ahead.
Cool, man. Cheers. Well, last January, I was sent to Boston by my university to study out there. And I was given, like, an apartment, like, rent-free from the government while I study. The problem was that my visa had just finished last April, so I was really broke. So I kind of got an idea after listening to a few radio shows. I decided to capitalise on it while I came back to the UK and rent the apartment illegally to some inner-city immigrants. And, you know, they can live there like, you know...
Yeah, but wait a minute. You're getting a government-funded, house there. How are you subletting something that's government-funded?
Yeah, I'm kind of doing it illegally.
Stupid, dumb, limey bastard. I hope you get some, tea, poured down your shit funnel after you get a good swift kick in the ass by an American boot. Jesus Christ. Tara Strong, Radio Graffiti.
We each be embracing our true talent. And that...
Shut up, bronies! Ben Packer, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost from True Capitalist Radio is a
God damn you, Navy Husky! God damn you, troll terrorist! I'm not a freaking ham bone! I'm not a freaking ham bone, for Christ's sake! And all you idiots that are sitting over here, trying to, shove this garbage down everybody's hole that I'm some kind of a goddamn ham bone, you don't know who the hell I am, so stop spreading that slanderous lie. I'm not a freaking ham bone. I'm not a freaking ham bone. Jesus Christ. The Rock, Radio Graffiti. Yeah, you're taking too long, for Christ's sake. Who else we got going on? 347, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, I need your expertise as a capitalist. Is this the best time?
No, we're doing Radio Graffiti. Ghost Train, what's up? Radio Graffiti.
There's nothing more cool than being touched by someone you like. But if someone tries to touch you in a place or in a way that makes you feel comfortable, that's good.
What is this sick shit? You sick son of a bitch! Get this idiot off! Sick son of a bitches out here. 609, Radio Graffiti.
Oh.
Well, what are you, taking a turd or something? We don't want to hear that crap. 508, Radio Graffiti.
My name is Ghost. My name is Ghost. My name is Ghost.
God damn it, you stupid dumb idiots. Do not, and I repeat, do not make any remixes with anything having to do with Eminem. I hate that son of a bitch. I hate that son of a bitch. And let me tell you something right now. I said it before and I say it again. If I see that idiot catching him slipping out here in the streets of Austin, Texas, I'm whooping his ass and I'm going to commit the crime, do the time, baby. Do you understand? I will go to jail whooping an Eminem ass. Do you understand that? And like I said, when I go to jail after I whoop Eminem's ass, all these black folks that are in there, all the ethnic minorities, they're going to be hoisting me on their shoulder saying, yeah, arriba, arriba. So anyway, Reverend Poop Tickler, Radio Graffiti. Yeah, you're taking too long, you stupid idiot. The Hindenburger, Radio Graffiti.
Melting pot of friendship. Melting pot of friendship. Melting pot of friendship. Melting pot.
God damn it, you stupid idiots with these remixes. And this other thing, this Christmas fetish that you assholes have, for Christ's sake. This goddamn Christmas fetish. I mean, we're not even through Halloween. We haven't even gone through goddamn Thanksgiving, and you idiots are trying to shove Christmas down my hole. You're trying to shove Christmas down our holes, for Christ's sake, like we care. And I've told you time and time again, I hate Christmas, all right? You want to know why? Because one that gives the good presents in Christmas. You know what I mean? And for you idiots that say, oh, it's just the thought that counts, you're lying your ass off, all right? I would rather you get me nothing. I would rather you get me diddly than get me a freaking tie, than get me some off-the-clearance rack special that nobody wanted, for Christ's sake. Do you understand what I'm saying? But no, you know who gives out the great gifts? Old Uncle Ghost over here. When everybody comes over to my pad, I'm out here having a great shindig, and here my stupid extended family is coming into my goddamn home wanting their goddamn presents right away. And what the hell do they give me? Give me a freaking tie! I got rubber freaking slippers last Christmas from some stupid jerk family member, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, man. So that's why I don't like Christmas, because nobody gives a crap. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gives a crap. Anyway, let me take a couple of more, and I'm getting the hell out of here, all right? 317, Radio Graffiti.
Burn Texas.
Yeah, shove it up your ass, all right? Come down here to Texas and say that you're a Woody Allen butt-loving pedophile. I bet you wouldn't. 850, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck yeah.
Why are y'all trying to make your voice sound deeper? You're not making yourself sound deeper by going like you're Gwar or something, you know what I mean? Like you're Napalm Death or something. Stupid idiots. Slash the Hedgehog, Radio Graffiti.
We're the kids in America, whoa! We're the kids in America, whoa!
Christ, with these freaking remixes, man. God damn it. The Chiz, Radio Graffiti. Whacking my clitoris off, thinking about 15 and a half inches. Shut up, you stupid moron. 724, Radio Graffiti. Now, we already heard that remix, loser. 502, Radio Graffiti.
Rape me, my friend.
That's actually a pretty good song, you stupid loser, and you just fruitified it, unfortunately. You just fruitified it, for Christ's sake, all right? That's a great song, you stupid moron, all right? That was written by Kurt Cobain, you milky licker, and here you are, you're fruiting it up. You're fruiting it up, for Christ's sake. Stupid asshole. 559, Radio Graffiti.
Whip me harder, you magnanimous man. Oh, yes. Yes.
Are you spanking yourself?
Yes. Oh, my God. Harder, Ghost.
You're spanking yourself, you sick son of a bitch?
Oh, I'm arriving.
Oh, my God. That's it. That's enough. All right? That's enough. We got so many people fruiting up this goddamn Fruit Bowl Wednesday. We got sicko perverts spanking themselves on the goddamn phone over here as they call me, for Christ's sake. Can you believe this horse crap? Can you believe it? Holy dog shit. Anyway, I've had about enough, for Christ's sake, all right? I may or may not come on tomorrow's broadcast. It all depends, all right? Now, whenever I call for a Twitter bomb on somebody on Twitter, I would strongly advise you to take it serious if you want to hear a show. Do you understand what I'm saying? I would strongly advise you all to, oblige any Twitter bomb that I broadcast on my Twitter account if you want to see a show tomorrow. All right, now the Twitter account is Ghost Politics, all right? All one word, no underscores, folks, all right? Right here, Ghost Politics. Make sure to follow me. Not to mention, once again, if I call on a goddamn Twitter bomb as a prerequisite before having a broadcast, well, by God, do it. Because if you don't do it, I'm not going to do a goddamn broadcast, baby. I'm not going to do it. So once again, here it is, Ghost Politics. Follow me on Twitter, all right? Follow me on goddamn Twitter. There it is. And moreover, if you haven't had your fix of True Capitalist Radio broadcast, well, by God, go to the archive. Go to the archive where I have every single episode that I have ever broadcasted for free to download right on your goddamn iPad, iPhone, stream it on your computer, whatever the case might be, www.blogtalkradio.com. All right, that's www.blogtalkradio.com/ghost. There it is right there on the screen. You see it? Make sure you add that to your favorites. Make sure bookmarks blogtalkradio.com/ghost, all right? I've got every single episode I've ever done on that goddamn website. And anyway, folks, I want to say thank you for listening in to me, for Christ's sake. I would like for everybody to please follow me on Twitter because, look, I may or may not do a broadcast tomorrow. I usually broadcast from 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. But I may not broadcast tomorrow, but keep up to date with my Twitter, all right, because I may call on a Twitter bomb, and if you all fulfill that Twitter bomb with mass quantities, then I'll come tomorrow and do a broadcast, all right? Ghost Politics is the name to follow. I'm getting the hell out of here. It's been a great, I wouldn't say great, but it was a decent show today, for Christ's sake, and I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house anytime. You understand that? Use and abuse all those little buttons underneath the player there, all right? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. Anyway, get me out of here, engineer. I'm gone. It's Millet time, baby.
You've been listening to True Capitalist Radio. The thoughts, views, ideas, comments, and opinions of the host of this show are absolutely his. Catch more live episodes Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 6:30 Central. Or check out archive shows at blogtalkradio.com. True Capitalist Radio.
That's it.
Getting lost in the music is great, except if you're driving. Nissan's available Intelligent Safety Shield technologies could help you avoid bad drivers. Hurry into your local Nissan store and get great offers during the Safety Today event. Or shop ChooseNissan.com today. Now, back to the music.